right? We continue. Why extend his contract and then sign Raya? Hello? 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 Big up, man. Big up. Yo, Eunice, jump on the link. Um, anyone else on the link? Anyone else on the link? Omar, do you want the link? No, big up, man. Big up, man. We're still backstage. Hold on. I've got to bounce. Hey, Omar, do you want the link? I'll send it to you. No worries, bro. Big up, big up. Big up for the raid, man. Yeah, there you go. Right, we're back. Hold on. Let's fucking. Yo, what's that? Waiting for Eunice, John. Let me just refresh real quick, lads. There you go. I'm back. I'm waiting for a Barca reaction. Yo, bro.
Big up, people.
And big up to Will for the raid. Sorry for being fucking late. Obviously, Will. I started a bit too early. Are we on 500 subs yet? Yeah, we're on 500. Bless up to Will for the raid. Each and every time, brother. 45 people watching. Hopefully, Sam's joining. We're going to be discussing a few things. Obviously, they basically said it backstage. You know what I mean? About. I haven't heard your thoughts. I don't think on the Bilbao game. Ahmad's back. Sanset's injured. Also, you know the Bournemouth centre back. Obviously, the one that's wanted by literally everyone.
Hujsen.
Yeah, Hujsen. I want to talk about him because I want to know where people actually think he's going to end up because he's linked with Bayern, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, Madrid. It's like literally he's the most sorted after centre back on the planet because he's so available because he's got a release clause and he plays for Bournemouth. Yeah, and obviously the Copa del Rey final, which we've already got into. So yeah, man. Anyway, shout your channel out, bro. How you been?
Bro, listen, you already know I'm doing good. You know, just another day blessed. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, I don't know about you guys, right? In England, but California, we got the sun out. So it's a good day. But, right, Barca reacts. I make Barca content. You already know Will from Football Corners, Real Madrid content, and Touchline Facts, United fan here. So, you know what? It's kind of cool sometimes talking about something different because, you know, sometimes we're talking about Real Madrid, Barca, right? Maybe UCL. But, like, you know, talking about Prem, I don't even talk about the Prem, even though I watch it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm happy to be here. Subscribe to Touchline and subscribe to Barca Reacts.
Yeah, big up, man. Big up, man. Let's just get into it. So, obviously, just basically when we wrapped up on the end of Will Stream, I haven't heard your thoughts. What do you think's going to happen against Bilbao Man United?
I already said it, bro. I'm not trying to be shameless. Like, I thought, United had enough to beat Sociedad. I thought United had enough to beat, what's the other team? Leon haven't been good, bro. I don't know why people are surprised. You know what it is? Leon and Sociedad, they just don't watch them week to week. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know how bad they are. We're Man United, they're in the Prem. So their trash performances are highlighted a lot more. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I expected you guys to go to the semis, but this is where, Touchline, I see y'all bowing out. I can't lie. Not bowing, but this is one thing. Of course, I'm not going to lie, Touchline. You guys got heritage in this competition. I'm not going to lie. I have to admit that.
Every time we've played in it, in my lifetime, we've got to the quarters at least. I'm pretty sure.
What I remember. But this is what it is. you guys have heritage in this competition, in this Europa League, because now apparently Sunset might be out. Is it confirmed? I'm not sure.
Yeah, he was injured before against Madrid, and then they played him in the next game. He got injured, and now he's out. Yeah.
Okay. Is he out for one leg or two?
I think he's out for this. He looked a hamstring or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so he's out for both then. But this is the thing. You guys have your heritage goes beyond the field in this competition now, because like, bro, that's Bilbao's best player. Like, that's their best, like, number 10. That's their talisman. You know, he's got, I think, 15 or more goals, right? And then, bro, I think Nico Williams might miss. I think he's gonna miss the first leg. That's an outlet. Like, regardless if you don't rate him or not, he's kind of big for that team. Like, on the counter, he's their best counter-attacking player alongside his brother. So now their counter is kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie, it's only Inaki, and then also you got Sunset. If he's out, United could go to the final.
He's their top goal scorer.
He's their best player. Forget goal scorer. He's their best player. Like, from a person who watches their games, Nico is only really that scary on the counter. Inaki is like all right. He's solid. He's like a worse version of Aubameyang. You know what I'm saying? He can play through the center or the right. And then Sunset's just their best player, their talisman. You know what I'm saying? He's their Cole Palmer, basically. That's how I could put it. You know?
Yeah, 15 goals, correct, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what are you saying then? What are you saying the first leg's going to end up being?
Bro, I think United's caught life, bro. That's what I think. But I think that
listen, it's that judge, bro. I'm telling you, it's that judge we've got, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, y'all caught life, because I said Bilbao is going to win this. But now, just because the injuries of not even Nico, bro, I think they could deal with a game without Nico. But Sunset out, you know, he can score a banger from anywhere. So it's like, I think, honestly.
No, Williams is back.
First leg? Is he back?
Yeah, he played against, was it Las Palmas they played? They beat him 1-0. He played in that game. Big up to everyone in the chat, man. Yeah, he played in that game, so he's back. He's back for the leg.
Yeah, but bro, you know what it is with this Europa League? It's mad interesting, low-key, because I know the quality hasn't been good, but bro, think about it. You have United, if they win, with Ruben Amorim, who hasn't, let's be real, the results are saying it hasn't been good. You got Bilbao, if they win at home, another big trophy for them, right? If Bodo Glimt wins, bro, number one, Bilbao, United, and Tottenham need to be bantered for like the next 3 years for letting Bodo Glimt win. They got to slash.
No. Tottenham will beat them in the semis. I think.
But we say that, but Tottenham didn't they lose to Leicester? Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Good point, actually. Good point.
Leicester are horrible.
Good point.
No. Yeah. Bro, okay, and then what's it called? We got Tottenham. If they win, bro, they don't win trophies. And imagine Arsenal don't win the UCL and Tottenham win the Europa. That's actually gonna be scenes, bro.
That's embarrassing. I don't think they're gonna win though. But what are you saying though? What are you saying for the first leg, bro? Like what the actual
first leg? Is it Old Trafford or something?
No, it's their ground. We got the second leg at home.
I think they're gonna win by 1. And that's not the end of the world. That's not the end of the world for United, to be honest, because we've seen the comeback the other day. So I think 2-1 Bilbao. Bro, this is the thing they'll touch on. Second leg might be a better watch than the first leg, because in my opinion, Bilbao are not a fun team to watch. They're just like they're like a team that's physically strong. They're set up well. You know what I'm saying? They're legit a good team. Like, they're probably the equivalents of like a Newcastle or Villa. You don't want to really play against those teams. They're not going to let you have space. You know what I'm saying? They're set up well, defensively good, have a good goalkeeper. Bro, I think it's not a team you want to play, really. So I think it's going to be 2-1. 2-1 Bilbao, first leg.
And then second leg, what do you reckon it'll be?
I think United win 2-1. So I think it's going extra time. Dead serious.
And who's winning on pens then?
If it goes to pens, United are losing. But if you guys can win extra time. I'm not going to lie. Nah, bro, I have to stick with it. I gotta say,
I got your prediction. Yeah, I went 2-1 Bilbao first leg, and I said 2-0 in the second leg. I think we'll shut them out in the second leg.
Oh, I don't know.
De Ligt will be back as well. De Ligt's going to be back. Dallow's injured though. Dallow is injured. I do know that. De Ligt will be back. As I say, Ahmad's going to be fully. I don't think he's going to play the first leg because he's only coming back on training on Monday. Yeah, back to training on Monday, so he'll probably be on the bench first leg. Then the second leg, Ahmad will be back. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think our back three in the second leg is going to be Maz, Euro, De Ligt. I think with the Old Trafford. Listen, I know playing at their stadium, by the way, is hectic. Yeah, they're on.
That's a real stadium.
Proper dome, do you know what I'm saying? It's a proper dome, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? They're proper hectic fans as well. They give it. They're proper like got that siege mentality sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, Touchline. You guys have a great chance of winning now. I'm not gonna lie with all the news, but I'm just gonna stick with my prediction just because I'm a little bit stubborn. So I'm gonna just say 2-2 in extra time. They nick it. You know what I'm saying? The away goal. That's what that's what I think.
There's no away goal. There's no away goals.
Huh? There's no away goals. I'm saying they're gonna nick an away goal. You know what I'm saying? Even though there's no actual.
You're stubborn. Right. Cool.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna watch that second leg, especially. I'm watching that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be glorious, bro. It's gonna be a sick time, man. It's actually gonna be interesting. The Tottenham game's gonna be dead. But regards to we're gonna get into.
Bodo Glimt can win it. I'm not even not the Europa, just Tottenham, because it's Tottenham, bro. Like, you can't put it past them. You know what I'm saying?
Let's just answer this question real quick. Touchline is Onana, Garnacho, and Hojlund the worst goalkeeper, winger, striker you've ever had. Definitely the worst ever winger we've ever seen play consistently for my football club is Garnacho. Yes. I've never seen a worse winger play for my club consistently. You know what I'm saying? You might have the odd winger that was worse.
Dan James. Dan James.
No, Dan James was miles better. Dan James could cross the ball.
But bro, Dan James can only run straight.
Yeah, like, but he could cross the ball. Garnacho
that's it though. He can run straight.
Garnacho can't do anything. I'd go Hojlund is probably 100% Hojlund is the worst striker ever. Definitely the worst striker I've ever seen. And Onana is the worst goalkeeper I've ever seen. But then again, I've only ever seen 3 goalkeepers at United, and that's Van der Sar, De Gea, and Romero. So they're all 3. 2 of them are world-class goalkeepers, unreal goalkeepers.
Romero was
a top goalkeeper. Do you know what I'm saying? He was Argentina's number 1. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was solid, bro. He was not a world beater. He's a solid goalkeeper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, but the Hojlund ones definitely, bro. Hojlund and Onana. Oh my god, I'm not gonna even lie.
Yeah, Hojlund's awful, man. But what's his name? Hujsen. I call him Hujsen. He's linked with Bayern. I think he'd do well at Bayern, although I think they're going to get Schlotterbeck from Dortmund.
Yeah, he's good.
He's linked with Madrid, but Madrid have apparently pulled out now because they don't want to. I think Madrid have got financial problems personally.
Nah, they don't. You know what it is? They're just, I think maybe because it's the stadium. It's not actual, because outside of the stadium, they haven't done anything crazy in the transfer window since Bellingham. Okay, they had Bellingham was an odd one. Who else? Chemeni. Outside of those 2 signings, bro, they haven't done too much crazy business in the transfer window. So it's like, I think it's just because of that big stadium that they're trying to maybe chill out for a couple years with free transfers. So I don't think he's going Madrid. I really don't. I don't think so. I think Madrid are just looking at it, but they seen the release.
You think he's going Madrid?
No, I don't think he's going, bro.
Yeah, I don't think he's going Madrid. That's what I'm saying to you. Where Chelsea are the main people winning because obviously they need a centre back more than everyone. Yeah, Bayern, Madrid. Who's the other 2? Arsenal, Liverpool are the 5 teams linked with him. That's mad, you know. That's mad that he's got 5 like of the biggest clubs on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Of the top 12, 13 clubs on the planet is them 5. Yeah. He's got them all after him because he's got a release clause and he plays for Bournemouth.
You know what it is though? Like, I just don't know. Like, I haven't seen enough of him to have an opinion. The games that I've watched him, like it was the 3-3 game with the Netherlands, bro. Netherlands, Spain. Like, bro, he wasn't really that good. Like, I'm not gonna lie. So it's like
he is good. Like we're playing him this weekend. He is good. I do watch him. He's very tidy on the ball as well.
You know what it is? Bro, even when I watch Bournemouth, though, I'm not looking at like the center back. Like, I'm looking at the other attackers. Remember when Bournemouth, middle of the season, they were playing some good football. Like, that's what I was watching. I didn't really pay attention to him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but for me, I think, bro, pressure of a big club. I think he should leave the Prem. Real talk. I think maybe Bayern. Bayern's the best move for him. For me,
yeah, I agree. Bayern is the best move for him. However, I don't think he's going to go Bayern because I think they're going to get Schlotterbeck from Dortmund.
Maybe Chelsea.
I really don't want Chelsea carefree's in my chat. This is going to rattle him. Yeah. Why? Like, I understand why players are going Chelsea. Same way, I'm not going to be a hypocrite, yeah? Because I said the same thing about Man United earlier. People are going, why do you play like Mateus Cunha, yeah? He's just joined Man United, yeah? Or pretty much joined Man United. People are going, why is he joining Man United? Why do players still go there? Because we're the biggest club in England. Do you know what I'm saying? But Hujsen has literally got like Liverpool, Arsenal. All right, he starts at Chelsea. He does start at Chelsea.
He should go Chelsea if you stay in the Prem. That's me.
Yeah, starts at Chelsea. I do understand that. So I do kind of get it. But it's like, I don't know. Listen, he could join Chelsea in it. I'm not gonna. I wouldn't say it's going to be a bad move for him. He's going to get a massive pay rise. But yeah, I think personally, he should go abroad and play for Madrid or play for Bayern. But I don't think he's going to get their moves because I don't think Madrid wants to leave. But I don't know. I think they need 2 centre backs, and I think I think Bayern are going to get Schlotterbeck from Dortmund. So I think that will be the 2 moves, man. But yeah, I don't know. Where do you think he will actually go? Like end up? You said Chelsea.
I think he's gonna go Chelsea, but if he goes to Bayern, that's not a bad move. But I think Chelsea, because think about it, Chelsea spent big. They're not scared to spend big on young players, right? And then you add on top of that low key, like their center backs have been very bad. Like, bro, think about it, bro. Like Fofana's been all right. The rest of them, you can't even argue. If you're arguing for them, then you just have to like the player. Even Colwell. Remember when Colwell was making all that prop for Brighton, right? And then we're seeing him week in, week out. I told you, Touchline, at a big club, it's different. Now we're actually, you know what I'm saying? We're grading.
But I never rated Colwell anyways. I always thought he was.
No, but at Brighton, he was getting so much gas. And I was like, I haven't seen enough.
I'll be real. Yeah, in England, we've got this thing called pretty boy tax. And because they fancy a footballer, like Calafiori, yeah, they fancy him. Arsenal fans fancied him, so they pretended he's good. Levi Cole was the same thing, bruv. He should be on Love Island. He shouldn't be a footballer. He's trash.
Yeah. You know what it is? You know what it is? Colwell, the way he plays, he shouldn't be in the Prem. He's not a Premier League defender. If he comes to La Liga or the Bundesliga, you know what I'm saying? I think he'd actually do decent. You know what I'm saying?
Might do well in Serie A.
Somewhere else.
Yeah, he might do well in Serie A.
Serie A is a good shout too. But the Prem is too, like, you need to be physical. You know what I'm saying?
He's quite physical, but he's just shit,
he's
bro.
Not even, bro. Dude, Touchline. I seen the goal that they conceded recently, bro. I think it might have been Ipswich. I'm not sure. Bro, he's not really even that good defensive awareness, like going around, like marking a striker's front run, you know what I'm saying? You know, front post run. So, like, I don't know if the Prem's the place for him. I think he needs to go to a possession-based team in Italy, Spain, Germany, you know what I'm saying? Cole, I don't know about him, bro. And then Disasi, oh my God, Disasi, and who's the other guy? Badia Shield. Come on, bro. Like what we saying? So Chelsea should go.
It's crazy, isn't it? How they've spent £1 billion, in it? Like,
but their center backs are the worst of what they spent.
We could. Do you want to go do like a lineup builder, yeah? And we'll just build a better team than them with £1 billion, less than £1 billion. We could probably build a better starting 11 than they've built.
Yeah, we could easily do that, bro.
We could easily do that. Do you know what I'm saying? Easily. It's that thingy, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because of our ownership. Clown Lake, Clear Lake, whatever, they're awful, man. Calafiori had the nerve to say he and Bastoni are Italians. Did he actually say that? Crazy. The guy can't defend to save his life.
Calafiori, you know what?
Crazy. Like, being Italian and you can't defend is horrendous. It's like being Spanish and can't be able to pass. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what it is with Calafiori? You know what it is with Calafiori? It's just that, like, bro, I was thinking, I'm not gonna even lie. I was a victim of it too, bro. Like, I seen the Instagram, the reels, or you know what I'm saying. But bro, I watched him.
That's where I got out though, because I remember when he was. Who did they play in the second group stage game?
They played Spain.
Yeah, and I saw all the pictures of him, like, you know, before the game when he did the lineup, they did the national anthem, and he's like this. There's a picture like this, and he's got aura, and it's holy aura. He scored an own goal, by the way, in that game. Everyone was gassing him up. It was hilarious.
You know what it was, bro? Like, in that game, bro, they gassed them for the Spain game because they only lost 1-0. Bro, if you remember that game, Spain should have won 4-0. Big up Yasser, by the way, bro. But what's it called? What I was going to say is that game that he got gassed, the Italy-Spain game, Spain battered them. And the reason why that backline wasn't in shame was because of their goalkeeper, Donnarumma. Donnarumma had a world beater game, bro. Just like the one he had against Villa the other day for PSG, he had an insane game. Yeah. If it wasn't for that, you're looking at Calafiori differently, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, they lost today. I'm not surprised. They're at the the league's done, innit? They've already won the league, innit? So
no, but Touchline, that means they're not going invincible, though. That's kind of
that's an Arsenal thing, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
No, but they wanted it. They have like 4 games left, I think, of Liga. They kind of wanted it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I guess they're not going to go unbeaten, but I don't think. I know Arsenal fans are going to guess that up and say, "Oh, look, they just lost to Nice." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then this is the way the hypocrisy will come from Arsenal fans a bit, because Arsenal fans have Arsenal have had bad form in the league, innit? But they've been saying because the league's done, they're now like sort of not trying as much in the league. The same thing could be said for PSG. Do you know what I mean? So it's just hilarious.
Yeah, but bro, like the thing is that I'm not gonna lie, going invincible is tough, but at the same time, didn't they have like 10 draws or 12 draws?
Yeah, they had
Like
12 draws. They got 13 draws this season, I think. And we're not even done yet.
okay, so let's just say 12 draws. Technically, I don't even know, bro. Like 4 wins? No. 12 draws, right? So 12 draws, how many points is that?
That's 12 draws is 12 points, yeah.
Okay, so 12 points. So like let's just say 5 wins and 3 losses is better, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Savio cooked him.
Savio, that was the game. That was the game that I was like, yo, did they buy the right guy from Italy, bro? Because Savio.
Bro, I was sitting there saying all summer, I said, I've never seen any compilations of this guy actually defended. I've never seen anything other than his jawline and his fucking hair.
The only thing that I remember of Calafiori was remember Italy almost got eliminated and he had that long bursting run.
It's got to be more than this, by the way. Surely it's got to be more than this.
We've lost.
They've dropped points in, I think, 9 games they were winning in this season.
Yeah, low-key, I'm not gonna lie. Arsenal, for a team that defends pretty well, I can't lie. You guys defend very well. It's hard to break down, bro. Y'all concede a lot of clutch goals, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So like, if that PSG leg, if it's second leg, it's like 1-1. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see a late goal for PSG. I can't lie.
Yeah, I already said. Have you said PSG? You think PSG are gonna go through?
Nah, bro. I said everybody wants the PSG Barca final. I don't know.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be PSG Inter.
You see, I'm the opposite. Like, I'm backing my team. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'll see them back.
So, you know, it's like you and Man United. Like, if you guys win,
I respect it. I respect it.
No, because this is the thing. Like, we have a shot, bro. Like, it's a 50-50 with Inter. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's Barca Arsenal. I think it's a rematch of 06, bro.
Yeah, but do you know what made me think about that? Like, Partey's out, and I think Partey is unreal. Like, we played them in the FA Cup, yeah, and I thought we were going to lose. Then the day I woke up, I thought, okay, I'm a bit more confident for some reason. Obviously, you get them feelings for your team. And then they didn't start Partey. And I said, from that moment, I said, we're going to win. Because Partey changes the tempo of a game. He makes it speed up a bit. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas you have Rice or Moreno in the midfield, they slow it down a bit. Yeah, because they're not as quick thinking. They can't play the 1-touch, 2-touch. Yeah, and PSG, their midfield is, one, it's not that physical. Yeah, but it's just legs and it's pure tech. They'll play quick football. They'll play through Rice. Do you know what I'm saying?
Partey's like, let's be real, bro. Partey is actually a very good player. Like, I'll be real. If Partey was like 22 or 23 instead of 30, bro, if Partey was 23 instead of like 30, he would get a lot more prop. Let's be real, because I'm not even joking. He's better.
Plus, obviously, he's got the allegations and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know, but like, let's just say he was a clean player. He was like 23 and he was young. You know what I'm saying? Bro, he would get a lot more prop because, bro, think about it. Jorginho is not nowhere near him at this point right now. Declan Rice, game to game, is not Partey. You know what I'm saying? He had that great game versus Madrid. I know what Declan Rice is good at for sure, but like game to game, Partey is better. He's their best midfielder. I was watching those games. I wanted to see what Lee Gunnar was talking about when he's talking about this Odegaard guy, right? The first leg of Madrid, that was enough, bro. The first leg of Madrid, I was like, yo, Partey's miles clear of Odegaard. It's actually not even close. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with this comment here. I do agree Arsenal can score. I think Arsenal will. I said 2-1 first leg to PSG. I said 2-2 in their ground. I said PSG will win 4-3 on aggregate. But I agree that they're going to leak goals. But the thing is with PSG is, I say every position other than Pacho and their goalkeeper and maybe João Neves, so 8 players on the pitch can all score a goal. Even Marquinhos, the centre-back, can score a goal. Their fullbacks score goals for fun. Yeah, their entire front three can score goals. Vitinha can bang one, and so can Fabian Ruiz. Yeah, they can all score goals. Can we stop Odegaard and you give us Bruno, lol? I mean, if you want to give us, I'll give you Bruno. If you give us Declan Rice, Saliba, and Gabriel. There you go, mate. Or Saliba or Gabriel. All right, well, I'll be fair. Declan Rice and Saliba or Gabriel.
Throw in Skelly too. Why not? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but because he's playing left back and we play with wing backs, innit? So
yeah.
Actually, to be fair, forget Declan Rice. Put Leo Skelly. I'll put him in midfield.
For real, bro. But I don't know about Arsenal, bro. Like, what you saying PSG? You know what? I'm just saying this, okay, bro. The thing with Arsenal is that like, bro, they're hard to beat, bro. Like, outright beat. That's why they have a lot of draws, right? But that just tells me that Mikel Arteta when it's a tie game, he doesn't fully go for it, or he doesn't even go for the second goal a lot of times. That tells me that, you know what I'm saying? Where as PSG, bro, I don't know, bro. There's something about football, bro. Dude, touchdown. We don't always see the best finals that we want to see. Let's be real. Remember that World Cup? We seen Argentina versus Croatia instead of seeing Argentina Brazil. Everybody wanted that matchup. At least the new team,
Yeah,
right?
I agree. That's why I said about the Clasico. The El Clasico finals never happening because it didn't happen before 10 years ago when we had Messi Ronaldo. They kept trying to do it every year. They kept putting them on the opposite sides. Do you know what I'm saying? They kept trying to make that final, and 1 year Barca would bottle it, and 1 year Madrid would bottle it. It's just like it was never going to happen. It was so close to happening in 14-15, but Madrid lost to Juventus, and if Madrid didn't lose to Juventus, they would have been a final. But yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? But I've got a question. Obviously, Barca have played Atalanta this season, no? They played 2-2 draw.
Atalanta 2-2 draw, yeah.
Yeah. Did Edison play in that game?
Bro, I think he scored a banger. I'm not even joking.
Oh, did he? Perfect, because we're linked with him. I think 45 million euros is what they want for him. He's on the main radar. He's been on our radar for ages. We were linked with him in January. I think we were linked with him last summer, actually. What do you think of him? Because one thing I like about the strategy we're doing is we're buying players that play in systems similar to ours.
Well, yeah,
so Atalanta play with the two in midfield. Yeah, I mean,
but their system is similar but so different. Like
but I'm saying the midfield too.
They're just so attacking. They leave spaces behind. Like they're like Ruben Amorim when he was at Sporting, bro. For the most part, like he played mad attacking. Gasperini plays very attacking. They concede a lot because they're the most open team in Serie A. They're not even an Italian team, in my opinion. They play like a Dutch team, a Spanish team. You know what I'm saying? They got a bit of flair. So, but what Ederson, like when I watched him, you know what he is? He's a solid midfielder, bro. Like the only thing that I have questions is I don't know how mobile he is. Like I don't know if he's
he is very mobile, very mobile.
That's the only thing that because he's a solid player, bro. He knows how to pass. Edge of the box. I don't know if he could always scores, but the goal that he scored versus us, bad defending, but he slapped it, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just slapped it in. So I can't even.
You're wearing a Saliba shirt.
Nah. Yo, I ain't gonna lie though. Since we were talking about Arsenal, Saliba, low key, the more I watch him, I don't know if
he does make a few mistakes. Do you know
I don't know if he's that guy.
Big up to Kurt, bro. Even though Arsenal, they continue to be Hospital FC. Yeah, but you said he's Edison. Yeah, he's a very from what I know, he's actually very good on the ball. Very good on the ball. Yeah, he's very good at getting the ball, and a bit like Rice. But Rice is not great. I don't know about his passing range, but they get the ball and they can run. They can just drive. You know, like I was talking about Bellingham doing it when we were saying about Bellingham doing it. That's what Edison's very good at. Very good at getting the ball. Man City wanted him. So if Man City wanted him, the chances are he's good on the ball because Man City play. Yeah, they play good on the ball. They wanted him. Do you know what I'm saying?
He's good on the ball. He's competent on the ball. He can pass. It's not like for example, if you play Declan Rice in pressure or Bellingham in pressure, they're probably gonna lose it. It's not that situation. He can play, bro. But my only worry for him is just that in the Prem, like if you're gonna play against Newcastle, bro, like he might I don't know how of industrial he is. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my thing with Bruno G running at you, with who's that guy that they got, Joe Linton, you know what I'm saying? That's my one concern, bro. I can't lie.
Yeah, but you use them sometimes you got to adjust, didn't you? But I think he's good enough. I'm actually really liking the prospect of him, to be honest with you.
Bro, you guys are making some solid moves, bro.
I'm telling you, bruv. We're next season, everyone's getting their laughs back. Now, listen, Barca and Madrid, they can laugh at us all they want because even when Man United are going to be good, you lot will still be on our level, if not better. Yeah, because it's just how it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what
I
mean?
You know what's funny though? Like I find it kind of funny how not too long ago we were in the Europa League together, and bro, we lost to Ten Hag. Fair enough, you guys were in form. I remember you guys
that day. I thought we were back. I genuinely thought we was on our way to because we was also getting the new.
Oh, you guys were in some crazy form. Rashford couldn't stop scoring. There was a 3-month period, bro. So it's like I was like, yo, we're catching United at the worst time. And I remember Pedri missed. I don't know if he missed. I think he missed the second leg. He might have missed both.
He did because I remember Garnacho did his celebration after the game.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. At that moment, that was rock bottom for us. But it's just you know what it is in football. My point was just that it doesn't take too long for you to come back. It only takes like two seasons. If you do the right things, you can get back. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Especially when you're not that far off. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, we're not relegated. We're not in championship. Do you know what I'm saying? We still got a good revenue. We've got a good base. We don't have to build. Like, Newcastle have got to build their revenue up. We don't have to. Our revenue's already up. We just got to stop spending so much money on shit.
Yeah, that's why, like, for us, bro, like, I know you, even if you say, like, La Liga tax, where Barca are definitely going to finish top 3, bro, like, it's not, like, what about the UCL then? Because we haven't been in the semis. Yeah, you could say the road was easy, but you remember how early we were going out, bro. We were out in the Europa League twice in a row. So
you lost to Roma, you lost to Liverpool, obviously 4-0. Juventus.
But I'm just saying recent years, like last 3 years, bro. We've been in the Europa League since like 2022, right? We've been in there twice, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's no. Since 2021, we've been there. We've been in there twice. You know what I'm saying? So now we're in the semis of the UCL. You know what I'm saying? So it's like things can change quick. And I like the Cunha, bro. I like the Cunha signing a lot for the way that you guys, the system. You know, if you guys are gonna back Amorim, forget backing Amorim. He's a good player, like regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Top player, man. Atalanta picked up Edison from Fortaleza, Brazil. I think Adam's Brazilian, isn't he? Adam, you're Brazilian, aren't you, bro?
Adam's I don't know if he's Brazilian, but he's a Brazilian fan. Like he likes Brazil.
Adam, let me know what you think of him, bro. Saliba's a good centre back, but overrated by Arsenal fans. I think he's top, bro. I just think but I think people need to. Young centre backs always make mistakes, bruv. Like,
bro, can I say something real quick about this? Because it's not even like a kill year. I'm not gonna say something crazy like kill year is better. No, I'm not gonna say that. Like, it's just like Gabriel. The last 2 years that I watched Arsenal, Gabriel has just been better for the most part. Against Erling Haaland, I'm seeing Gabriel actually lock him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's him locking up. Saliba, I think Haaland scored his goal on Saliba. Whenever it's Gabriel, he doesn't even win the header. You know what I'm saying? Like, so many times I've seen...
I agree. Yeah, that Gabriel has been better than Saliba. Saliba's 23, no? Let me type up his name.
But Gabriel's a monster, bro. Like, whenever I watch this...
I agree, but I will say one thing, yeah? You know when we was talking about, like, Lewandowski making players around him better? Yeah. So, Gabriel was like that before Saliba rocked up. Yeah, Saliba's 24. He's 24. He just turned 24, yeah? But he's still a young centre-back. Like, 24 centre-backs, they age at 27, 28. That's when they get into their prime, yeah? Like, same with Euro. People say about Euro, I'm like, he's 19. I said, I'm not surprised a centre-back makes mistakes at 19. They all do. Same with young goalkeepers.
Yeah, even Kobarski for us, he makes mistakes, bro.
Exactly, bro. He's going to make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? He got sent off against Benfica, no? He's going to make mistakes.
That's what I was saying. Imagine if we got banged 3-0 in that game. Like, now we're looking at Kobarski like a Upamecano type of center back. You know what I'm saying? But the team bailed him out. But that was a huge center back. That was a huge mistake in the moment. You know what I'm saying? But you know what it is, though? I know what you're saying. But this is where I come to with Gabriel and Saliba. Saliba's better for, like, diversity, like, in systems. You know what I'm saying? You can play high line. You can play low block. You can play mid block. Bro, with Gabriel, if you're playing a mid block or you're playing a low block, Gabriel's better in the low block. Like, it's 100%. I've seen enough. You know what I'm saying? But the high line, you know, because Gabriel doesn't have the pace of Saliba, so that's what I think.
Yeah. They complement each other. Only person knows I make mistakes is Jim. Yeah, but that's attackers as well. That's what I'm saying. Like, attackers and midfielders as well. They can, especially attackers. Attackers usually they actually hit their prime probably the earliest of all players. Defenders, because defending is more about reading and timing your tackles and things like that. I feel like that's. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's why.
Bro, you know why? You know why I rate Gabriel so much, bro? Like, when I'm sounding like the pure R defending, and you know what? When it comes to Premier League players, I might overrate them because I watch them less than you guys. But whenever I watch Gabriel, it's like it's actually heroic defending.
No, Gabriel's top. I rarely ever see him make a mistake.
So, bro, you remember that?
And he's clutch as well.
Down to 10 men Arsenal against Man City. I've never seen a center back just like how many like clearances he had to get it right. And he just does it again, bro. Like, I rate it, bro.
Yeah, he rattled Haaland as well. But yeah, Gabriel has got the goal scoring aspect as well. I think Gabriel has been better than Saliba, but I think Saliba he'll go down as a better player overall.
Better player. That's what I'm saying too.
Saliba will go to Madrid. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, Saliba would probably be better than Gabriel in our system just because of the high line. Like I'd rather have
Yeah.
Saliba running back on Mbappe than Gabriel.
I
Gabriel's
also think they just complement each other, innit? That's what centre back partnerships is always about complementing each other.
That's absolutely true. Because we had Puyo and Piqué. Puyo was the dog, Piqué was the sweeper because Piqué was way faster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Puyol was a scrub until fucking Piqué turned up.
No, because Piqué can hide. Like Piqué is legit like the Saliba. You know what I'm saying? And Puyo legit is the Gabriel, the dog, the guy who does a lot of the dirty work. But guess what Piqué has? He could sweep. You know what I'm saying? Every single time Puyo messed it up, Piqué is there. Slide tackle last second. So
Last
that's
time
just
Gabriel was only first. Yeah. He was very rash when he first joined Arsenal. Then when Saliba turned up, I barely seen him. The last time I saw him make a mistake was against Bayern. I think it was Bayern game.
Nah, Gabriel is a top player. Like I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to Arsenal, even if you guys get let go of Saliba for good money, let go of Saliba, fine. Get a center back, and then just keep Gabriel, keep Saka, and y'all need to find a midfielder, Declan Rice. You guys need to find now a creative midfielder. You know what I'm saying? And the spine's solid.
I think they need a striker, a left wing.
Left wing you need. They need a left wing. They need
a left wing. You need a left wing and a midfielder or two, maybe two midfielders. But if Partey stays, you might need one. But yeah, I think they actually, if their managers, I don't rate him at all. Yeah, but
I don't really rate him either, bro.
Exactly, but I think I said was it who did I say who was I streaming with yesterday? I can't remember. I think it was with Kaz. Yeah, I think it was with Kaz actually. Yeah, and I said, I feel like maybe give us Pedri asking.
No,
listen, you lot are in debt, bro. So if they pay 200 million, you know what I'm saying, you might have to accept that.
You know what it is with Arsenal, bro? Hey, big up Yusuf, by the way. Well, one of my best friends was named Yusuf. But my thing with Pedri, right? And I'm not Pedri. What the heck? My thing with Arsenal and even the Premier League teams, right? I low-key touchline. Call me crazy if this is crazy to Arsenal or United. It doesn't matter. I think Rodrigo will be leaving Madrid eventually. Yeah, and I've been saying that. Buy him. Look at PSG's wingers. They're not getting him. They just spent big money on Kvara. So it's going to be either United or Arsenal.
No, Bayern.
City. Nah, I don't think so. I think Rodrigo likes the spotlight. That's why he went to, you know what I'm saying? He was going to go to Madrid or Barca. I think he's going to go to the Premier League teams. I don't think he's a Bayern player, bro. And he's a Brazilian, bro.
Bayern. Do you reckon he's a bit overrated, though? Do you reckon he could handle that?
Nah, he's a top player, bro.
No, he's a top player, but I'm saying, do you reckon he could handle being the main guy that people look to?
But look at Sanchez. Sanchez left the stacked Barcelona team and he came into the Prem and he was arguably the best player, like with Eden Hazard. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like he could do that. Like he could and bro, if we're comparing Rodrigo to Sanchez, because that's like the most similar I could do, I think it's not crazy far off. I think maybe Sanchez is better like when it's like only him. You know what I'm saying? It's his team by far. I've seen Sanchez with Chile. I've seen Sanchez with that Arsenal team take like legit, get on my back. We're going to get a result.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Sanchez did it for his international team. Rodrigo hasn't done it for his international team. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying
he's out of position. That's my thing. That's the reason why.
Do you think though, when he's the main guy, do you reckon he will actually be good? Do you know what I'm saying? When it's time for him.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, as a Barcelona fan, Rodrigo is a more complete player than Vinicius Jr. If you play him in the left wing, I think he will cook. I don't even think it's that much of a risk. When we've seen left wing Rodrigo for the most part at Real Madrid, whenever Vinny or Mbappe is out, bro, he absolutely balls out like 8 times out of 10. And he's a quality player. He has more to his game. He has like less gaping holes than Mbappe and Vinny. I think if he goes to Arsenal or Man United or a Man City, right? Because like whichever team is like, you know, like the top 2 at the time he'll probably go to. Like, I'm not even joking. And I think right now, if Arsenal get Rodrigo, they're winning the Prem. I'm saying it right now.
Yeah, then the striker I left. I think they can. As I said, I think with the Premier League, I think it's open next season. I think any of the top teams, other than Spurs, which I don't think are a top team anyways, even Newcastle, you could argue. I think if they have, depending on their summer window, like Man United, for example, I'm not saying we're going to win the league. If we get a goalkeeper, and obviously, bear in mind, by the way, we've got to sign about 7 or 8 players, and they've all got to hit the ground running. But let's just say in an ideal world that happens, we get a goalkeeper and he turns out to be unreal. We get Osimhen as a striker and he's bagged 30 league goals like Haaland did in his first. You know what I'm saying? We get who else? Ederson in the midfield and we get
Cunha.
Cunha and a Cherky and a wing back. Yeah, and then we get an Adam Walton or something in the midfield. I'm not saying we're going to get these players. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying these type of players, these profiles, and they all hit the ground running pretty much straight away. It's open for anyone, in my opinion. I think it's open for anyone next season. Any of the top teams. I think Newcastle, Arsenal. I think Liverpool. Because you know what it is? I think Man City are going to be back to being a good team, but I don't think they're ever going to be as good as they were at this moment in time because I just think they have too many things they can do. Sorry, but your club is finished. But no, it's true though. Like I think, like for example, with City, I'm looking at their team, and like I think there's a lot of holes in that team that I think Pep's gonna.
You know what it is with Man City,
and they've already spent money.
Bro, touchdown with Man City. They have a serious rebuild. I don't think they realize how big the rebuild is, bro. Because when I was watching them for like legit, remember, didn't they win like one game out of 13 or something? Like, bro, when I was watching during that period, bro, the legs that they were lacking, you cannot replace that with one or two guys. We can spend 400 or 500.
But they can. They probably can. But my point is the players have also got to turn up and perform straight away.
Good,
exactly. Not everyone's going to be like Mamouche. Like Mamouche has hit the ground running, but the other signings didn't. The other signings they made in January.
Mateus Nunes, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying you can make bad. You got to spend that 400 million. You can make sure I'm saying it's going to be difficult. And for me, I look at their midfield, and they play. Obviously, Rodri's going to be back next season. I still think they need at least two midfielders because I think they need to replace De Bruyne. And I think they need more legs.
They need way more legs than Gundogan or Bernardo. Like, I'll be real, these guys, Bernardo and Gundogan, can be like off the bench. Yeah, sure. Like, they can do the Modric thing. But, like, bro, you guys need two midfielders minimum, right? Because
I think they need a winger. Although I think they'll be good with goals, to be fair. I do think they'll be good at goals.
Yeah, they'll be solid because they have Haaland, bro. But I think Haaland, Marmouche, you got two shooters, right? But who's their wingers? I like Savio. Give him another year. He might cook this year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Savio's a proper player, yeah. Probably.
I think Doku, I don't know about him, bro. I'll be real.
Yeah.
I think you guys, Bro, low-key, they might need two wingers. I can't even think of anybody else besides Savio. Because Grealish, I don't know if he's going to be there.
Yeah, Grealish is going to leave.
So if Grealish and let's just say, I don't know if they're going to keep Doku.
Bernardo will leave.
I don't know, bro. But this is the thing. Man City, this is the point, though, touchline. They have a serious rebuild ahead of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the average football fan is deep in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that obviously United, they're like 15th or something like that, 14th. I don't know. The point is that United have a big rebuild. Man City also do. Yeah, Man City are starting at a higher. That's it.
Even Arsenal have got a mini rebuild. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm looking at it from a perspective of the only team that doesn't really have to rebuild is Liverpool. But I still think Liverpool have got to get 3 or 4 players in the team. I think depending on the window, the ambition of a football club, and how the window goes, how the signings, seem to malfunction. Do you know what I'm saying? I just think the Premier League next season is going to go back to normality that it was 10 years ago before Man City started dominating. Yeah, when you don't actually know who's going to win it. I would hazard a guess. I think Arsenal could win it, but it's Arteta that's the problem. Because I think they're going to go and sign a striker. I think they're going to go get a midfielder or two. I think they're going to go get a winger. But I said last season Arsenal were going to win it, and they let me down. Yeah, I said last season they were going to win it, then they lost to Villa. Yeah, and that completely fumbled it. Yeah, completely fumbled the league because they should have won it that year. Because I said it. Kurt is in the chat. Foden and Rodri dragged Man City to that league title last season. They were shit. I swear down. We played them at 3-1. We were beating them. Yeah, and then Foden scored 2 bangers. Yeah, they would have lost that game probably or drew. Do you know what I'm saying? They were genuinely dog shit. Yeah, not dog shit. Obviously, dog shit by their standards, innit? They got 90 points, but it was Rodri and Foden consistently scoring clutch goals for them. Obviously, Haaland as well bagged about 20 or 30 goals or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? They were not as good last season.
You know what it is, bro? Like, if we're just thinking of, like, the top 7 who was there, I think Nottingham and Forest are going to drop off for sure. That's, like, the number one thing. Like, I think they're going to have a drop-off. Newcastle, we've seen when they got into the UCL the year after. You know what I'm saying? The UCL, the extra games, it definitely hampered them, right? I don't know. Mm-hmm. I think Villa might be on the rise. That's the one team that I can see even doing better. You know what I'm saying? I think Newcastle, I'm not sure. It depends what they do also. But I'm looking at it, right? It's probably Arsenal and Liverpool again with Man City, like joining them in a 3-horse race. But touchline. This is what I want to say. I'm ruling out Chelsea. Chelsea got some bad scouts. I can't lie.
Yeah, but I've ruled them out because everything going on with their club and their owners and their scouts. But I'm saying if they actually just change that around, forget that for a second, and they actually have a good. They've got some basis of a good team. Yeah, they need to get a new manager, and he's a shit. He's not going to.
They need a goalkeeper.
Yeah, but I'm saying if actually they get a new manager and they get a top manager in, yeah, then they go and sign. Then they go sign a top goalkeeper, 2 top centre backs,
a striker.
Right? Yeah, and a striker. Then 4 players and maybe another midfielder and then Andrew Santos is coming back, who's quite highly rated.
Need another winger. They need one winger.
Yeah. So they 5 or 6 players, and I don't think they are going to do this, by the way, because I think they're going to go out and buy some kid from Brazil. Estavio's coming from Brazil. They're going to sign some kid from Brazil or something like that. And they're going to keep Maresca.
Bro, touch on. We just said all Chelsea need to do is buy 5 or 6 quality players. What they're gonna do, I think, I'm sorry, Chelsea fans, but this is what I really think. You guys are gonna sign like probably 18 players, and 2 of them will be good. That's generally what I think.
Yeah, probably.
Bro, it's gonna be some unknown guy from the favelas.
They might not even sign Sancho.
What? So
they might not even sign Sancho. They might actually pay $5 million to keep him. That's embarrassing, by the way.
You know what it is? I want to say this real quick before that comment. You know what it is? I think Man United, call me crazy. I was telling RSM this earlier today. I was like, yo, I think that United, it sounds crazy, but don't be surprised if they're challenging for the league for half the year. Just half the year, and then they fall off. You know why? Because, bro, this Premier League's not that good. FSG, we've known what FSG.
Don't be surprised if we're in the top 6 next season. Like, people think we're not going to get there. Don't be surprised if we're in the top 6 next season.
If we're being real, Arsenal should be winning the Prem now. I feel like now they're about to be the favorites. Like
this is right though. This is right, by the way. Yeah, they're going to sign him way more, I reckon. You know the guy from Brentford.
He's solid. He's
a top player, and he'll do well at that club. One thing that Newcastle have, that the other clubs, Newcastle have a thing where they don't have eyes on them. So you can have a bad game, and you can still play you have a bad game. Sorry. But you won't get much media attention. Whereas if someone has a bad game for United, they do a whole fucking Sky Sports video on them. So they don't have that. So they don't have that type of pressure yet from being.
You got big YouTubers, big streamers. You know, with 100 days, they're about to flame them. You know what I'm saying? Newcastle don't got that, right? And the one time everybody was really watching Newcastle, right? Let's be real, bro. They got banged versus what? They got legit destroyed by Aston Villa, right? Like I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch much Newcastle, bro. I know they beat Arsenal in the Carabao Cup, but if I'm keeping it real, I don't think they're winning the Prem. I think they can.
Yeah, I don't think they're winning.
It's like 3rd, bro. I can see them getting 3rd.
I think if they get a right wing, a centre back or 2, probably 2 centre backs, another midfielder, so that's 4 players, and then a goalkeeper. I think them 5 players. Then I think they've got a decent enough squad so you could say maybe like Chelsea did. Keep up a title charge until
Well, but that's what I think Arsenal will do. I mean, Man United will do with it, because I actually genuinely think. Oh wait, our touchline. I forgot to say it. I think that Man United might be sick if Ruben Amorim is not the manager. And I know you want to back him, but
no, I do back him, bro. Yeah, I do back him. That's why I do back him.
You know why?
I know next season. Yeah. Listen, if he wins the Europa League, all right, the league campaign's been shit, right? But he's won the Europa League with a shit team, and everyone said we were going to lose to Real Sociedad. I remember you said it as well, so don't try, because same with Omar. Omar tried to deny it. I remember you said it. You said 2-1 Sociedad.
You know what? Bet if I did, I did. I don't even.
Yeah, exactly. And Omar said 3-2 Leon. People were saying Leon were going to knock us out. Then people. Listen, everyone and their dog saying Bilbao are going to beat us. Even in my chat, everyone's saying Bilbao are going to beat us. So if he beats Bilbao,
100%. Leon, I said y'all will win. Maybe but Leon, bro, one of the ties I gave you guys it, bro. So
all right, cool. But now I'm saying Bilbao, you know what I'm saying? We beat them, and then say we win the Europa League. I have trust in him. I have trust in him. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like I don't think he's got. I back him, but
bro, he's losing a lot of games, bro.
But even nowadays, I don't really care. Like, you know how we was talking about PSG earlier? They don't really care about the league as much. We're already, the league campaign's done. We played Xerxes against Newcastle when he pulled a hamstring. So now we just
that was bad.
We just need to not. We're not focusing on the league as much, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So
well, bro,
I'm not saying. Listen, he's got things wrong in the league, but I think I said before. like earlier with Man City. Last season, I thought Pep got things wrong, but his players just bailed him out. Do you know what I'm saying? I still feel like if I look at games we had this season, Palace at home, first 20 minutes we should have been 2 or 3-0 up outside. We hit the post. Garnacho missed a sitter. Yeah, we had chances in that game. If we go 1-0 up in that game, we win that game. Yeah, the problem is what I'm saying. Yeah, is we go into games right. We don't score goals. We've got terrible attack. And that isn't his fault, by the way. Yeah, he didn't buy these attackers. Yeah, and it's not his fault that they are missing sitters. Do you know what I'm saying? They're missing sitters. Do you know what I'm saying? Højlund, literally, bro, Højlund will do well to have a shot on target. You know what I'm saying? As a striker, yeah? So what I'm saying is, now, I think if Man United go 1-0 up early in games, start scoring games, we can reserve energy. Yeah, you know what it is? You can reserve it. You've got something to hold on to. Yeah, rather than if it gets to the 60th minute and it's still 0-0, Man United players are pushing for the goal. And then they get hit on a counter-attack because obviously eventually they know it's not going to come. I think mentally that's why I feel like if we had a goal scorer, that's why I genuinely believe you had Liam Delap and Cunha into Man United's team or Osman and Cunha into Man United's team this season. I think we're 10 to 15 points better off. I think we are.
I'm not going to lie to you. I think, I don't know. I haven't even had my say on this. I think Delap is the guy, bro. I think he's good.
He is good.
I've watched more of Osimhen than Delap. I'm not going to lie. But what I've seen from Osimhen, he's not – bro, touchline. Don't complain when this guy, or I'm telling you right now, when this guy's touch is like Lukaku's. He is legit kind of like Lukaku. Maybe not as strong, but he's faster. You know, he can jump higher. He's an athlete, bro. He's legit an athlete.
He's a better athlete than Lukaku.
He's the Bellingham of strikers, bro. Legit. Like that's how.
Yeah, but he bags goals, bro. That's my thing. He's proven, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? But I agree. Liam Delap is more technical. He's got better hold-up play. He's got better first
Delap can score too. Like people are acting like Delap's can't score. Like he can score, bro.
It's a proven thing, isn't it? Because you don't know if Delap could do it for a big team when the pressure's
on. I hear it.
That's what I'm saying.
Osimhen probably has the temperament for a big club because, bro, like the way that he's demanding big wages, like I think, he better deliver. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even think I don't think that's gonna happen though. I genuinely think he goes to Chelsea, and I think that Delap goes to United. Like genuinely, that's how I see it.
I wouldn't mind any of them. Do you know what I'm saying? I really wouldn't mind any of them. I always say like if Liam Delap was called Liam Delapinho, do you know what I'm saying? Or he was Spanish or Portuguese or something. Although Portugal don't really produce good strikers. People would rate him. Do you know what I'm saying? If he was Brazilian, if he was a different nation, is it a colour thing? Like, just play the clip, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what it is with Liam Delap, bro. Hold on. I don't know. I've got it.
Is it a colour thing? Is it a colour thing? Is there a colour thing about it? Is there underbelly colour thing that keeps you going? Because there's a lot of other players have done this type of move, similar moves. You say to yourself, is it a colour thing? Or is it a confusion? If it's a black person or Indian.
Is it a colour thing? Do you know what I'm saying? Imagine losing to Tottenham in a final. I'm not sure who that's digged at. I mean, we did actually lose to them. Their last ever time they won a trophy was against Man United, I'm pretty sure. I think they beat us in the final that year, no? Am I right in saying they beat us in the final? Lee doesn't rate Liam that because he's at Ipswich Town. Yeah, bruv, I'm not going to lie. Lee's going to eat his own words, bruv. Liam Delap's a player. Top player. Do you know what I'm saying? Bruv, listen, I understand people saying he's overrated. Yeah, but even then, Liam Delap, like, if people want to say he's overrated, he's 30 million, bro. How can a player be worth 30 million and be overrated? Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, okay, but you know what it is? There's no way they're the only two strikers. You know what I'm saying? Like, there has to be more.
Who else have we linked with? Ekatike is another one.
I don't know if he's proven. You know what he's going to be like? He's going to be like Nico Jackson. Like, he's very similar type of player.
What's up? Who else have we been linked with?
Bro,
let me go look at my videos real quick. Yeah,
you guys haven't been linked with Gyökeres at all, bro.
Yeah. Because I don't think we're going to pay. I don't think we're going to pay for him. I don't think we're going to pay the 80 million or 65 million for him.
What happened to Man United, bro?
Gyökeres is obviously another one.
You guys are acting like you guys are broke, bro. What happened to United, bro?
I don't think we're broke, but I feel like because we're paying 60 million for Cunha, we are kind of broke. But because we're paying 60 million for Cunha, do you know what I'm saying? It's like we're not going to do that again for Gyökeres because you know how release clauses are. I think with Cunha, as you know, we might be with Cunha, we might be playing over his release clause to pay it in installments or something. I don't know. I don't know how it is. Do you know what I'm saying? I just don't think. I think Gyökeres will go Arsenal personally. I think that deal's going to happen. You know, one thing, you as Barca fan, you know, Berta at Atletico, they always got a good striker. They always had a good number 9 at Atletico.
Yeah.
They always had a good number 9. That was one thing they always had. The Diego Costas, the Falcaos, Diego Forlan, Morata, even when he was there, Mandzukic. Do you know what I'm saying? Now they got Alvarez, and there's probably other ones over there.
Alvarez is solid, bro.
So,
He's one of the He's probably their best player now because Griezmann's kind of taking a dip. So yeah, they just know how to get the striker right. They've always had strikers. That's true, bro.
Bro, next time Lee Gunner says don't rate Liam Delap because he plays for Ipswich, remind him he played for Man City. He actually won the treble as well, by the way. He was part of the treble team.
You know what it is with Delap, bro? Like, do you not see some of the goals that he's like actually scores with Ipswich? Like, he actually created half the goal for himself. Like, he gets it out the mud, bro. Like, his goals are well worked. You know what I'm saying? He earned every single one of those 12 Premier League goals. You know?
Am I right in saying, Yusuf? Am I right in saying he cooked Saliba or Gabriel or something like that in a game against him? He cooked him, went past him, glided past him. Yeah, I'm saying he's very good. He's got very good tech, very good touch, very good hold-up play. But it's just we need a goal scorer, which is why if we're going to get Delap, I said if we're going to get Delap, cool. But then go and get me Cherky, because then if we have Cherky, we have someone else who could score goals. But we have an elite creator in Cherky. He's an elite creator, yeah.
You know what it is, Touchline.
So
in this modern era, bro, Touchline. In this modern era, I think the best way to win, because there's like, let's be real. Let's be real with football. Football is dip. There's not that many superstars that are gonna bag you 45 goals. There's not 10 of those. You know what I'm saying? There's not 8 of those, right? So I think the best way to go about it is to have a bunch of players that can score like 14, 15. Just like a bunch of them. Get like 5, 4. You know what I'm saying? That's the way moving forward. Because look at our team. We have Lewandowski who scored a bunch, Rafinha. But even then, we have guys like Yamal, Ferran, Dani Olmo. All I think they've scored at least 10 goals. You know what I'm saying? That's the way forward with most teams. Like Man City did that, bro, with the Centurions, didn't they?
Yeah.
Sure. So,
yeah, they did. They had
Gundogan.
Sterling scored. No, that was the season where that was COVID season. They had Gundogan, Mahrez, Sterling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sane, I think, was up there.
No, Sane wasn't at the club. De Bruyne and no, maybe not Foden. I don't know, but De Bruyne was there.
Bro, but that's the thing with City. They had so many. Bro, in those years,
they had 5 players that had 10 goals a minimum.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like that's genuinely right now in football probably the way forward. Look at PSG right now. You know, they got Dembele scoring a lot, right? But then you still got like Barcola still, I think he has 18 goals on the season. You got Kvara just came there, but what if he started there? You know what I'm saying? Like they have 3, 4 guys. You know, that's just the way forward. I think you need like 4 goal scorers. So if United, you're gonna get Cunha. I think a full season of Diallo, I think he'd hit 10 for sure, right?
Diallo gets 20 to 25 GA in a league season. If he plays 30 games, he gets 20 to 25. He already got, what did he get this season? He got 13 in the league, I think. And he only played about 18 games, not 18 to 20 games, something like that.
He's a good player. I can't even lie. Diallo's a good player. Like if you guys have Diallo, Cunha, right? Xerxes might get 10. I don't think Xerxes is scoring 20, but maybe he gets like 10 to 11. But let's not even.
You're right, Xerxes.
Let's not even, bro. Okay, so you said another striker, right? So let's just say Delap. Delap scored 12 with Ipswich. He's scoring what? Like I think 17 debut season in the Prem. I think so. And you know what it is with Delap?
He's got 12 this season
with Ipswich.
Yeah, Cunha's got 14.
Yeah, but low key, I'm not gonna lie. That with Ipswich is low key impressive, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, it is because they're genuinely shit. They're awful.
You like, bro? Wolves have Wolves at least have like 2 guys that you take on your bench. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like Ipswich got like nobody really.
Yeah, bro, I couldn't name their full. I couldn't even name more than 5 of their players. Yeah, not even that. Yeah, with Ipswich, you know what it is as well. It's with Delap. It's the potential. Like you see the potential in him. That
bro,
you watch him. You're like, there's a player there, man.
Bro, you know what he is? He's here. He looks a little bit like. I don't want to say it, but he kind of looks like a little bit of Kane, a little bit. Where the playmaking, dude.
He's more physical though than Kane. Like
that's what I'm saying.
He's got more pace. He's more pace.
Bro, he's more physical than Kane. That's what Delap is. But then he's like a little less with the passing range. He doesn't have that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He just has that one final ball, 15 yards. He can play that. So like, I think he can make guys like Ahmad a lot better. That's my thing with it.
What do you think of this?
Victor Gyökeres goes to Barcelona, in my opinion. I was thinking about it, bro. I think that we're not getting Isak, bro. We're not that we're not that rich, bro. Y'all already know. You know what I'm saying? So I think we might not. You know what it is? Touchdown. I don't even think we get a striker. If I'm being 100%,
Yeah, I don't. I think Isak joins you the next season.
I think, Kurt, big up you, Man City fan. I think we get our striker not this summer, next summer. I think
Lewandowski can still do another year, bro.
Because, bro, look at our transfers recently. Like, outside of 1 year, bro, where we pulled levers, we only get one big signing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this year was Dani Olmo. I think that this year, I'll be real. I think we're gonna get Nico Williams. I think it's just gonna be Nico, and maybe a right back, like where we pay proper money. But the rest of the team are gonna be either like loans, free transfers, or it's gonna be like academy. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. The club might shock me. They've shocked me before. Gyökeres, though, he's not going to be around. That's my thing. If it's like, bro, I think about it. If it's for the year after,
he's leaving this summer.
He's leaving for sure. So
he's not going to wait a year.
That's why I think low-key, hear me out. I think it might be Isak one more year after.
That's what I think. I think that's what I've been saying. I think Isak stays at Newcastle for one more year. He goes Barca the next year.
I think he does the Ronaldo thing where Eddie Howe and the ownership, you know what I'm saying, them Saudis are going to be like, yo, give us one more year. We're back in the champs. Let's get our second chance in the champs. You know what I'm saying? We could do something. And then I've seen, think about it too. I've seen Newcastle have rumors for Delap also. So, like, maybe they're thinking of life like later.
Yeah, but I don't think he'll go there because...
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think they know Isak's going to leave. They know Isak ain't staying there.
Isak's not staying there, bro.
I think he's staying there one more year.
And you know what we have over, no offense to all the Prem clubs. You know what? I actually consider United a huge club. Like, I think, in my opinion, I think you guys are the third biggest club, in my opinion.
You would say you in Madrid.
Yeah. You know what it is, bro? Yeah, but United have pull, though. Like, you can't argue it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree, to be honest. Barca, I'm a bit torn on, but I feel like because they beat us in 2
No, you know what it is? Recently, like last
it's because Barca recently, innit? You know, when Fergie was here, we was the biggest club on the planet. When Fergie was there, but then obviously we fell off completely. That we didn't even stay up to a decent level. And in Madrid and Barca had their best ever eras. Do you know what I'm saying? So that coincided with that. That's why they elevated up. Because I think we was the biggest club on the planet when I know Madrid had, I think, 6 more UCLs or 6 more European Cups.
You know what it is, bro?
They won them all in the olden days, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, like with United, bro. Like, if we're talking about club status, bro, like I got them third only because we beat you guys in the UCL finals. But bro, I think in my opinion, you have the best coach ever. Like I know people always get surprised, like you don't rate Guardiola. Nah, I
think Pep's best.
You think Pep?
Yeah, I think Pep's the best.
You know why though? Think about it. When
he shut everyone up, Pep though. Pep shut. That's what I'm saying. They said, he couldn't win a UCL. He couldn't win without Messi. Yeah, he couldn't win without Messi. He done it without Messi. They said, what did they used to say? Oh, he couldn't stay at a club for a long time because remember he used to stay for 3 years, 4 years.
Bro, but he's at the best club.
Yeah. Now he's at Man City. That is the one thing he's got over Pep. Yeah,
you know what?
He's done it with Aberdeen and St Mirren, and Pep's done it with all the other big teams. But I will say that, like, you know, the reason why Pep's at the best teams is because he's that good. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to manage Aberdeen now, is he?
Well, bro, this is the thing, bro. With Fergie, he has more things that are like that's actually very impressive. You know what I'm saying? Like that's very impressive, bro. United the last 1-2 years of Fergie, you know what I'm saying, being there. You look at those squads; they're not world beaters, but they won the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's impressive.
Fergie was better at getting more out of average players.
That's facts. That's what I'm saying. But think about it. Majority of players are average or a little bit above average. That's why I'm like Fergie's better if you don't know what the roster is gonna be. But if you got like a Lionel Messi, but bro, imagine if Fergie had a Lionel Messi, like, and the way that he sets up his team, you could you know what I'm saying?
Well, Fergie had Ronaldo. Do you know what I'm saying? So.
Bro, he won. Like people are acting like he lost. Like he won with Ronaldo.
So Bruno with Liam Delap would get more. That's why I want Cherky as well, because I think if you gave Delap, I need to be more proven on can he do it for a big club with the pressure on and stuff like that.
And by the way, I love Pep Guardiola. I don't know. Some people think that I don't. I love Pep Guardiola, but I just think that
it's not a bad opinion. Like to say Fergie's better than Pep. They're both unreal.
No, what about this? I think Pep is better than Ancelotti though, because
100%.
You know why? Because Pep is the GOAT league manager, bro. He's won, I think, 12 out of 16. It's about to be a 16th year coaching. 12 out of 16 leagues is unreal. Even if you say Bundesliga tax, you can't say La Liga tax because that was prime Real Madrid, prime Barca. So it was genuinely fair. You know what I'm saying? And then you have the Prem. Yeah, he became the best in the world. But the thing is, like, Man City were not always clear cut. That was under Guardiola where that happened. That's why I think he's second, bro. I think it's Fergie, Pep, and then it might be Ancelotti third. It might be somebody else. I'm not sure.
I'll go Jose.
Woo, see? And this is the thing.
Jose's prime is probably better than all of them.
Oh, I don't know.
I would love Jose in his prime for one-off season.
Though.
No, one-off season, yeah. I would love Jose Mourinho over anyone. Personally. I think long-term, you would rather the other two, Pep and Fergie.
This is a great talk. Let me tell you why. Because you know what Fergie has over Pep and Mourinho? It's that with bang average players, bro, Fergie's better than, how do I say this? Guardiola needs talent. He needs top talent for it to win, right? And then Mourinho, on the counterattack, he had ballers. Like, let's not act like Mourinho was winning with scrubs, bro. He had, like, Drogba. You know what I'm saying? He had guys like...
Bro, you say that. He's the only manager ever in Man United's history to win 2 trophies in their first season. And he didn't do it with an amazing squad.
Yeah, but
he had Phil Jones as a centre-back.
Well, wasn't Pogba there and Zlatan?
Yeah, but Chris Smalling.
But he's not that bad. He's not as bad as people say.
But,
you know
right, but like fucking you're saying about Fergie had Chris Smalling as a centre-back as well when he won the league.
You know what it is, though? Bro, Guardiola and I feel like Jose Mourinho need talent more than Fergie. Like, I think Fergie can get the best out of anybody. Like, genuinely. That's what I'm saying. But if you add top players, Mourinho has a shout. I can't lie. Because Mourinho, solid defense, the counterattack. If you gave Mourinho a Lionel Messi, bro, that team would be annoying to play. I can't lie.
Right, Mourinho he's just someone that you like. He's a siege mentality, like.
But bro, you look at
legacy. I am the special one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he took mantle on it. I'm gonna get some of his comments real quick, then I'll
no problem.
Bruno with Liam Delap would get more. That's why I want to give Liam Delap the best platform. That's why I want to get the Cherky, Cunha, and a wing back, and then give him Bruno as well. And then you have Manu and Xerxes as well that could play in those 10s. You give him the best platform, it will be harder for him to not do well. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're giving him Cherky, Bruno, and Cunha, and then 2 good wing backs as well, he's going to have at least 3 or 4 chances in a game. He's going to have at least that. Do you know what I'm saying? With our club's ownership, I don't trust what they're doing. We need a serious goal scorer. I trust what they're doing, bro. I can't lie. I feel like I like how they're. As I said, we talked about Edison earlier. Edison plays in the similar system. Do you know what I'm saying? In terms of he plays in 2 midfield. So that's why I like. And Cunha plays in the 5 at the back. We were linked with Mateta on. Mateta is another striker as well. I would take actually.
He's solid. In my opinion, if I was United, I would just get Mateta, bro. Like I'll
take Liam Delap over him to be fair because of the.
No, pause. This guy said you want Nico Williams. I don't want Nico Williams. It's just I came to the reality that I think that's going to happen. Who do I want? I want Adamola Lookman. For my club, I want Lookman because I think he's a smart football player. And we've seen Dani Olmo. Just get smart players. Forget about, you know what I'm saying, PMP with Nico Williams. Bro, you get the smart players. You put them with more smart players like Lamine Yamal and Dani Olmo and Pedri. It's going to look beautiful, bro. I'm telling you, if Lookman comes to Barca, he will bang out. I'm for sure. I know this.
Why are you not so adamant though on replacing Rafinha after just the Ballon d'Or season?
No, it's not. We're not going to replace him. Rafinha is probably going to start, but we don't have wingers, bro. That's
why I think they want to get Williams. I don't think Lookman comes into Barca and goes against Rafinha. Oh, I'm going to be on the bench. I think he would want to start personally.
Yeah, maybe, but bro, we need a winger off the bench, bro. Like, or even when Rafinha is out of form, because he's in 2025, he's had like I remember there was a spell 3 weeks out of form in like 2025. We need a winger then, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Rafinha's like with under Flick, he's phenomenal. You know who he reminds me of a little bit of Gareth Bale. I'm not even joking. You could call me stupid, but the way that he has the running power, he has a cannon of a left foot. Bro, it's like you could see a discounted Bale. That's what Rafinha kind of is, bro, this season. But I want a left winger, bro. We need a dribbler out left. That's really what we need, bro.
What do you think of the idea of building a new stadium? I think it's an idea that has to be done. I think because we've neglected our old one. I feel like you have to rectify it by knocking it down. It's an absolute trash. Literally, Man City fans, and not the only Man City fans, Arsenal fans, Newcastle fans, Chelsea fans were singing Old Trafford is falling down for a reason, bro. It literally is falling down. So, and I've been there, and listen, we all love Old Trafford.
I'm not gonna lie. Touchline, there's no excuse for that. I can't lie, because like if you think about it, my club, bro, we had like horrible finances recently. And we're still getting
the Glazers don't. No, it's not the horrible finances. The Glazers didn't want to refurbish it. They just left it.
Nah, but that's dumb. Even if you don't have the good ownership, usually like look at Tottenham. Didn't they have Daniel Levy and they still did it? You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean? Yeah, but Daniel Levy sanctioned the deal. He sanctioned to build a new stadium. The Glazers have to sanction it. They haven't. That's what I'm saying. The Glazers just left the stadium there to rot. They haven't, since the Glazers have got to Man United, they haven't spent any money on the stadium. It's been the same stadium as it was 20.
Yeah, bro. You know who be calling us out the most, bro? You know Nuruddin from Saeed TV. You know Nuruddin?
Yeah.
Bro, he be calling the Glazers out. That guy, that's my guy though. I can't even lie.
Why would this is true. That's what I'm saying. Why would he? Alex Ferguson got longer Premier League. Yeah, Alex Ferguson is the best Premier League manager of all time. That'll never be.
No, bro. I just think, bro, because when I'm saying, bro, like all of these guys had top players. It's just like, bro, like if I had to pick one and I don't know what the squad's gonna be, give me Sir Alex. That's what I'm gonna say, because I think Sir Alex is the best, bro. I think Pep is second. Is that bad to rate a guy second all time? Come on.
Top player, man. This guy's a top player, Danny Ormer, bro. I loved him at the Euros. I wanted him. I was raving about him in the summer. I was saying, I bet we get him. And then Barca picks him. Because you wanted Gula, didn't you? You wanted that type of player. But Gula was the summer. No, Gula was the summer before.
He was
but you wanted him, though. You wanted him, though.
Yeah, we needed number 10. Because Pedri's not a number 10, bro. Pedri can play number 10, but he's not that good at it, bro. Like, he's better from deep. You know what I'm saying?
I think this is unreal. So I think he's such a good footballer, man. We've got 32 people winning, though.
He needs to stay fit. That's the one thing.
Yeah. He always had injury problems. We've got 32 people winning. Make sure you subscribe to me. Make sure you subscribe to Barca Reacts. Hit the like button as well. His name's in the title. His link's in the title, should I say. So make sure you subscribe to Barca Reacts. I am on 503 subs, so we hit 500. Now we're on road to 1K. Yeah, so we're going to hit that as soon as possible. I have no idea how long it's going to take. But it took me, well, it's going to take shorter than this, but it did take me. When did I start my channel? 2023, the start of the season, last season. So about end of 2023, about September 2023, August 2023. But, obviously it takes a bit of time to get your channel going.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, for me also, it takes time, bro. Like, I'm not going to lie. I wish I could just quickly be up there, but, bro, it takes time. And honestly, you see some guys like Saeed TV, bro. Like, I remember when this guy had like 30K, and you might think 30K is amazing, but bro, I remember when like Rance and
when he got to 100K, he just spiraled up, because that's what happens. They put you on the algorithm more, and you know, I mean, obviously, more people watch
these
you.
Guys
so
get hustled,
you know what I'm saying?
But that's why I always I mess with guys like Will, for example, just having me on. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is, Touchline? It's hard to get.
Yeah, we'll rate him, innit? We'll rate him. He's rated me 3 times in a row, I think. 3 streams in a row.
Bro, he's a real one, bro. You know what it is? It's hard to get. Hey, Touchline, though, you can admit it's hard to get into this space, though. Like, it's hard to be on panels. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard, bro. Like, trust me, guys. Like,
I can't even remember how I got onto Zia's channel. I do remember.
Do you know Cass or something?
Yeah. Because I don't even know, bro. Hotspur Cave, innit? You know Hotspur Cave?
Yeah, I've seen him.
He goes on Never a Foul. He goes on Never a Foul, right? And I don't know. I put in Cass's chat. Can I jump on the panels or whatever? And his stream just ended as I put that. I don't know what happened, but I know that Hotspur Cave and Kaz know each other. I imagine they probably know that I know each other. Kaz reached him. Hotspur Cave gave him my number. Kaz texted me saying, do you want to jump on the channel and stuff like that? Because obviously he's doing a Man United channel now, isn't it?
Nah, he's a real one then, bro. Like, you actually have to respect, like, any guy who helps you up, like, any guy who helps you, like, you actually just, bro, guys, like, chat, it's a different type of respect. I can't lie. Like, for, like, Will, you know what I'm saying, Omar, anybody who, like, helps me, because there's a lot of people that they won't even respond to your emails or your text messages. You know what I'm saying? They'll leave you on scene for 5 days, and they don't have to help you. It's their channel. but it's whoever helps is a real one.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Everyone that comes on it, like I respect everyone that comes on it. You know what I'm saying? Same with like Lee Gunner. I've been on his channel. Who else channel? I've been on Saeed's channel as well. Yeah, I actually got a viral clip.
Saeed's by accident though. Like I'm not even joking.
I was on Saeed's channel, and a clip went viral because my mum's boyfriend started banging on the door, and then Faz is going, "Who is that? Is that the police?" Stuff like that. It went a bit viral. But yeah, how I met Zir. I don't know. I can't remember. I met him on Northside because I went on Northside. That's how I met a lot of people. I met Yasser on Northside. I met Rashid on Northside. Went on Northside's thing, and then I just went on Zir's channel. I remember, and obviously he was doing like a panel show or something with Buy and View. I just started chatting shit. I just started winding them up, and then I got put into the thing. And obviously I mean, the video is probably still up there. I was just having a laugh and stuff like that. And then
yeah. Wasn't you trolling?
I was going to start, the heavyweight show. I was going to start my own one. Yeah, I didn't realize that they had their own. I didn't realize that. And then Zir texted me saying, "Do you want to join the heavyweight show?" Then that's where I met Will. That's where I met everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? Will then text me, "Do you want to jump on Football Mania?" And yeah.
You know what it is, bro. Like, bro, for you though, you got mad opportunities though, man. Because like, think about it. Think about all the Premier League panel shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like there's a bunch. Like for me, I still got a lot. I'm not gonna complain. Like if I was supporting, like let's say, like an Italian team, like AC Milan. You know what I'm saying? Like let's be real. It's gonna be a little bit. People don't really want to talk about AC Milan. For me, at least I'm lucky. I'm a Barca fan, right? Madrid fans are a bit lucky, but Premier League Big Six is like where it's at, bro. Like there's so many panel shows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is true. But Will goes on channels thing and stuff like that. Talks about Premier League clubs. That's how I found you, bro. And also, I'd love to know how some people found me. Do you know what I'm saying? I know Adam found me through. I assume Adam found me through either Zir or Will. It was one of them. It was Zir or Will. I thought Kurt found me through Lee Gunner's channel because I went on Lee Gunner's channel, and that's when I gained about, I want to say about 50, 60 subs.
That's
in
a
about
lot.
a day.
That's actually a lot.
Like 2 days. In 2 days, I gained 60 subs, but one of them was on a video. I gained 9 subs on a video. Yeah, both. Yeah, that's what I assumed.
You know who? I've actually been on stream with Lee, but not on his channel. It was on Zir's channel. It was a random wrestling event, and we were just chatting about life.
Lee jumped on Zir's channel.
One time, I think, it was one time on a wrestling. It was late, bro. For you, it must have been like 5 a.m. for England time because it was 9 p.m. in Western California of the United States. It was nighttime for me, so it was probably like 5 a.m. for you guys. And Lee, bro, we were just chilling with Lee. But I've never actually been on, you know what I'm saying? Big up Lee though, all the time, bro.
Yeah, I'm surprised anyone from Northside's channel even likes me, bro, because I just started winding everyone up on that channel, bro. But that's how I met Zia, that's how I met Yasser, and that, you know what I'm saying? That's how I met Hospital.
Hey, bro, maybe if he was trying to, if you were winding up Arsenal, he's probably going to laugh at that. He doesn't.
I was winding them up. You know what I'm saying? Spanish, they did. They cancelled their training, didn't they? Yeah, Liga. I don't sleep either, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm nocturnal at times. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm similar to Lee Gunner in that sense. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do, bro. Like, I went a stream. I went a stream after Will's show because I was saying I need to get to. I was one sub off 500. So I'm getting that 500 tonight. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to put that extra work in if you want to grow your channel. Do you know what I'm saying? So I want to get that extra sub. I'm on 503.
Real talk, bro. And you know what it is? I guarantee you, bro. Like the first 10K that we hit is gonna be the hardest.
The hardest graft, and then it just starts. It will just start flying up, bro. Trust me.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's just how it is with any grind, bro. It's always hard to start and out of the foundations, bro. Like I legit remember when Rance, bro, and I'll be real, Rance is my favorite YouTuber on the platform. Not forget football. He's my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I remember when he didn't have that much following, bro, and he would just be doing.
I started supporting him when he first started thinking Rance. I don't really watch it that much anymore, but when he first started, I think when he was on United Stand and stuff like that.
Yeah. When he was on United Stand, and bro, his channel, he would just be like on the couch. Legit, he would just be on the couch talking about football. Sometimes it's Ronaldinho. Sometimes they talk about Maradona. He had something called like Total Football back in the day.
Yeah. He had was it Red Talk? Red he used to read out comments or something like that.
No. That I think he had like some type of Q&A type of thing, bro. And I remember, bro, that used to be solid, bro. Bro, he had the Ollie Out show. You know what, Rance and Saeed, they fly rocketed it during the pandemic, though. I can't lie. Them two. But big up, bro.
Yeah, because they used to do Ollie Out show. The Ollie Out show.
The Ollie Out show is lit, bro. Keep in mind, why do I even like these guys, bro? These guys, I'm not even a United fan. You know what it is though? You know what I like?
But like, bro, like everyone in this chat right now that I'm seeing is not a United fan and they're watching me.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
Barca. Adam likes Brazil.
Yeah, this guy's an Arsenal fan.
Man
Kurt's
City.
a City fan. Adam's, I think, Brazil, a Flamingo or something. I don't know. But yeah, like as I was saying, it's like
no, that's the thing, bro. And sometimes
I know I'm funny, so I know that people watch me anyways. Like, you know, when the Leon game, yeah, that's when my channel had a mad spike last month, getting nearly 100 subs in the last month, yeah. But the Leon game was when it spiked up, yeah, it spiked up like crazy.
You know what it is,
bro? They were screen sharing it, and it got to like 30 views. When it went 3-2, it got to like 30 views because, bro, obviously people come in for a bit of drama as well. You know it is. Do you know what I'm saying?
Will was telling me this. People thrive, like people like negativity. Negativity,
yeah, they do.
Kind of builds, bro. It does better on YouTube than positivity, bro. Like for example, my best stream, funny enough, was the Dortmund game. You know what I'm saying? Recently, and you know why it was the best game? Because people thought we were gonna choke. You know what I'm saying? And they wanted to see a Barca fan, an actual Barca fan. You know, obviously like Lee and all these big YouTubers are streaming the game also, but they want to see a Barca fans meltdown. So that's why. And you know what I'm saying? They came to your channel. I remember Zier, Leon, all the ops were watching, bro. And
then we ended up winning as well. And then when we won, obviously my reactions, I said, look, this guy here, it says, your reaction had me in stitches. Like, he's talking about the goals as well. Like, when we scored, I went, you know what I'm saying? And I was calling up Zier. I was talking shit to Zier on the thing. Do you know what I'm saying? People come in for that. Yeah, I know I'm funny anyways. I'm not even trying to be eager. Like, I know I'm funny. Do you know what I'm saying? Because every person ever says, oh, yeah, how funny I am. Every time everyone ever met on YouTube. Do you know what I'm saying? And also, I know ball. So I exactly, do you know what I'm saying? If you've seen me on Football Mania, I've cooked enough people, bro. I cook everyone on that show. Like, Will today tried to cook me and he realized, do you know what I'm saying? When he called me a feeder club.
Yeah, you can hold your own. I'll give you that, bro. I can't lie.
Exactly, bro. No one could ever cook me. No one could ever cook me, bro. I know I have an argument for everything. Everything. You know
what about you versus Lee Gunner? You think you got that?
I'll cook him. I'll cook him anyway.
Nah, Lee has the facts, bro. Lee has the facts, bro. You can't lie, bro.
Yeah, like, it depends on what though. But I have an argument for everything. You can't ever cook me. You can't ever cook me.
Fair enough. But no, bro. I hear it, bro. Because like, you know what it is, bro. You know what? Like me and you, bro. Like we got personalities. That's the thing, bro. That's why I'm like, we could make it for sure. You know what I'm saying? If we work hard, because I feel like we're interesting to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like I love to troll Real Madrid. That's my thing. If Real Madrid loses, don't worry. I'll remind them like every single day and like twice on Sunday that y'all lost the game and you guys got banged out by Declan Rice. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? You like to winding up people, bro. I'm telling you, so easy, and people love that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who you're talking about. He's probably talking about me. Yeah. I haven't slept since my mum passed away. Bro, I haven't slept properly probably since my entire life, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie. But rest in peace to your mum, mate.
Yeah, big up, man.
But yeah, I can't even remember the last time I slept properly, bro. I don't have proper sleep. But I get sleep. I remember maybe when I was in school, the longest time I remember when I sleep for 16 hours. The last time I had a proper sleep, mate. You know what I'm saying?
16 hours is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I got home from school when I woke up the next day at 7 a.m. So I don't know however long that was. I got home for about 5, so probably even longer, to be honest with you. City have a huge rebuild. Their midfielders pants, and even they need a centre back. They need a couple midfielders. They need a wing up. They need 4 or 5 players as well, and quality as well. You should do other sports streams. I'm doing a watch on tomorrow for Palace Villa. I'm going to do that. I'm going to start doing so. I was always planning on doing match reactions for like Saeed did. Saeed did match reactions for other teams, like for the big 6 teams and stuff like that. I'm going to start doing that. I might start doing that next season though, properly, because I've done it this season. But it's, you know what I'm saying. But then again,
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll be real. I don't have time to just sit there and watch every football game. I can't lie. I do have time on my hands, but I don't have time to sit there and watch every fucking. Sometimes I get bored. Like especially Premier League, it's so boring to watch football games. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
that's why I only watch. Like I'll be real. Like that's why I don't lie to you guys. I only watch. You know what I do? I watch the big Prem games. I watch Real Madrid and Barcelona because that's what I'm interested in. I watch the odd athletic game, right? I'll watch UCL, and from the Prem, I might watch the first like 2 months of the season to see like a Chelsea versus Ipswich, for example, or I remember Liverpool Ipswich. I'm watching that game. Let's see how good Ipswich are. You know what I'm saying? This Delap guy, right? I remember, don't they have like the left back Leaf Davis or something like that? I heard he gets a lot of assists, and I'm watching Liverpool, but that's only in the beginning of the season. Past like January, I'm not watching Ipswich. Like, best believe, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, what else? I'm not gonna watch like Wolverhampton Wanderers. I know they're in form right now, and they got Cunha, but I'm not watching these teams unless if it's a proper game, like that Villa.
Yeah. Also, I don't really like sucking off other teams. To be honest with you, I'm not. That's one thing I don't do. Like, I'll give some teams praise in it if they do well in it, but I don't really like. I'm not going to sit here and glaze Arsenal after they beat Brentford at home. Like I'm going to start doing match reactions, but I don't know if I should do streams or I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying, match reactions. I might start doing them next season.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do next year. I'm trying to do the big Real Madrid games for like watch-alongs or even Atleti.
Exactly. I'm saying like certain guys,
bro. And then what's it called? I'm trying to just do match reaction. I might just start off with match reaction for Real Madrid. But this, you know what the thing is though? It's legit. Like how do I say it? You're right, bro. It's kind of tough because like for me, bro, like, I got a job, bro. I got other things to do. So YouTube side is really rough. And then you think about it, YouTube, touchdown, YouTube, you got to go like full throttle, bro. You can't really half it. You know what I'm saying? You got to wake up and be like, yeah, I'm streaming today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm doing it now, because I need to get 500 subs, and I'm getting that one extra sub if I have to stream it. Luckily, Will raided me in it, so I got 4 subs off that. You know what I'm saying? He's raided me a few times in it, and it's gave me some good subs. So big up to Will, man. But I just got like get your face out there as well. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing some more content on other teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing Tottenham because I don't ever watch Tottenham. Rarely.
You know what it is?
And I don't care about Tottenham. I'll be real. Like, I don't. One second, bro. I don't care about Tottenham. So why am I going to watch their games? I don't really care. Do you know what I'm saying? But next season, because Man United are hopefully going to be better, I think I might do some more match reactions to Man City, to Liverpool, to Chelsea, to Arsenal. I don't know. We'll see. I've done a few, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know yet. I need to see what I want to do. But go on, bro.
Yeah, bro. What are you saying? Like, if it's like in terms of interest, right? We're talking about Arsenal, Man United, those two teams. Like, bro, let's be real. Arsenal and Man United are the two teams that I feel like football YouTube, they're like the two biggest. You know what I'm saying? But then, like, who would you say is third? Like, low key.
Do you know what it is? Glazing Arsenal. Chelsea's the third, by the way. Glazing Arsenal is the number one thing to get clicks on YouTube. Yeah, glazing, and it works for everyone, by the way. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyone that glazes Arsenal will get clicks, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? It's true. If you sit there as well and do Arsenal transfer rumors, yeah, you'll get loads of clicks, bruv. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I think United are up there, of course, because we've got the most support. We know when it comes to fan base, we've probably got the biggest fan base. You're from United States, aren't you? You're from the USA. Yeah. You know how I'm guessing you know loads of United fans.
I'll probably say, in general, United are probably the biggest club in the United States. I'll say, if it comes to my area, though, my area is more Hispanic people, you know, like Mexicans and stuff. So it's like there's more Barca and Real Madrid. But that's just this area. That's just this state. If you go to like Texas, bro, it's probably United, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's United are the biggest. Then probably, I'm not gonna lie, the two Barca and Real Madrid are probably the second and third. And then the rest of the Prem, you know what's surprising?
Newcastle as well, by the way. Nowadays, the new trick is to, like, this guy says Henry talks football, biggest grifter. Yeah, and he's a Tottenham fan, by the way. If he's been sucking off Newcastle, and I'm never sucking off Newcastle. I know Geordies. Yeah, I know a Geordie myself, and he's fucking jarring. Like, I like him. He's my mate. Cool. But he's fucking annoying, and they're delusional, yeah? I will forever take the piss out of that club, yeah, because it's hilarious taking the piss out of them, because they try so hard to be Man United. Like, they try and there's only one United. Do you know what I'm saying? Every time they play us as a cup final.
Manchester? Do you live in Manchester?
I don't live in Manchester. I don't live in Manchester yet, but
London.
I live in London. Yeah. They try so hard to beat us, and every time they play us, they make it seem like a cup final. Do you know what I'm saying? And it could just personally, do you know what it is? Because we've absolutely, we've traumatized them. We beat them in an FA Cup final in 99. We beat them in a League Cup final in 2023. And in 95-96, they were 12 points clear at the top of the table with 8 games to go, and they bottled it and we won the league. So at the end of the day, for me, that's why I'll never sit there and give the respect to that club. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't. Their fan base is fucking annoying. Geordie's a mouthy.
Their fans are kind of wild. I remember that when they beat PSG 4-1.
I respect them. Yeah, I respect them. Like they're loyal fans, isn't it? I respect them, but no.
Now I'll probably say though, after United, Barca, Real Madrid, I'll probably say Arsenal. Arsenal are massive still here. You'd be surprised, bro. There's a lot of Chelsea fans, not really anymore. Bro, my generation, when I was a kid, there was a lot of kids becoming Chelsea fans. I remember a lot of kids just starting football around 2013, 2014 area. They're becoming Chelsea fans. And right now, you'd be surprised. It's Man City and Tottenham. Like Man City and Tottenham, I'm seeing a lot of new Americans like becoming to like obviously City. But why Tottenham? I always say why Tottenham. But there's actually a lot of Tottenham fans, bro.
I'll get through some of these comments real quick. I got 2 children, bro. Big up, man. Big up, man. I want to have children soon, bro. I can't lie. I'm going to start them, but I'm saying I'm still quite young, but do you know what I'm saying? Big up, man. Be the best feeling being the father, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? I cook LB wants company. Yeah, I don't know why he wants company, bro. Company's a trash manager. Don't do a Terry. Yes, I'm saying like Terry, a lot of guys, they suck off Arsenal when it gets some clicks, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But he doesn't just suck off Arsenal. Like he's literally doing tricks on it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're on mute, bro, or something. Your mic's gone.
Yeah, bro. Who's Terry? I know who Henry is.
The football terrorist.
Oh, the football terrorist.
Yeah, like, bro, if you go through his videos, right? Yeah, it's just Arsenal rattle rivals, Arsenal this, Arsenal that, Arsenal scare them and all that. It's like, bruv, I remember last season, yeah,
you know what?
Swear down on my life, if God struck me down if I'm lying, he said at the start of last season, Arteta's got no more excuses. If he doesn't win a trophy this season, he should be sacked, but he's very smart the way he'll play all the cards, he'll play all the angles, so he can say, "Oh, I said this though."
That's
he said Arteta has no more excuses. He said it on a stream with Lee Gunner. I'm not going to go back and find it.
He was on a stream with Lee Gunner. That's it.
Yeah, they used to do streams together until Lee Gunner binned him off pretty much because he used to always clip up Lee Gunner and say Lee Gunner angry, Lee Gunner this. Do you know what I'm saying? And he wasn't. Do you know what I'm saying?
You know what it is, bro? I'll be real. Bro, that's low key. Like, that's how you get a viral video or stream, bro. Like, you just gotta be like, you have to say some buzzwords, you know, and that's the game, bro. But you know what it is, bro. Once you're on video, like,
today,
I'm watching the Crystal Palace Villa and the
Barca Madrid. Is it today? I thought it was Sunday.
Nah, it's Saturday, bro.
That's why when people were saying it in the stream, oh, it is today. When people were saying it in the stream, I was like, I thought it was today. Fair enough. I'm watching that then. I'll probably do. Actually, I'll probably won't do a watch long. I'm doing a watch long for Crystal Palace Villa, guys. So make sure you look out for that. I'll be live for that game. I'll definitely do a watch long. Probably live about 5 o'clock, 15 minutes before kickoff. Let's see some of these comments ready. I hope you destroy Madrid. Henry talks football. Biggest grifter, sucked off Arsenal and his sub shop. Facts, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He's got 50k subscribers. Yeah, but I will probably have to. I've got 32 people watching me right now. He'll probably have about 50 people watching him. Yeah, if he done a live stream, I've got 30 people watching me right now. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm on 500 subs. So big up, though. Arsenal got the worst fan base. Facts, bro. Yeah, them and Liverpool. Liverpool fans are so annoying. Yeah, not even because they've won, although they were like that a few years ago. It's the victim mentality that they've got. And what was the other thing that I was trying to look for? Yeah, do you know one thing Liverpool fans do that wind me up? Yeah. Oh, the Premier League is the same league as Division 1. No, it's not. Do you know when we say Alan Shearer is my headset might die, by the way. Alan Shearer is the top Premier League goal scorer. Yeah, we don't say no one sits there and goes, "Oh, Dixie Dean is." Why?
Yeah,
because Alan Shearer is the Premier League top goal scorer. It's a different league. My headset has actually died, so hold on one sec, bro. But yeah,
but you know what it is, bro.
Their victim mentality
Liverpool,
is hilarious.
you know,
Liverpool they can't quite fathom the fact that this league is genuinely shit this year. It's fucking awful.
Nah, but touchline, you gotta give them credit.
I'll stand by that. I'm trying to look for my wire.
It's gone, bro. Bro, you know what it is though. It's just like you still gotta give credit to Liverpool. You still got to give credit to Liverpool for winning, though. You can't lie about that, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, they were the best out of a bad bunch, and they won the trophy. Like, the history is not going to tell them that the Prem is going to be bad. They got over the line. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I see it. But I won't be real though. Liverpool fans, they do got a victim mindset, bro. Like you guys are a big club. You know, in my opinion, probably the second biggest in England, like in terms of history. But I don't know what's up with Liverpool. I don't know why. You know, it's kind of weird though. Like Liverpool, they don't have the most fans in America. Like it's not even close. That doesn't make sense. I can't lie. It's mainly United, Arsenal, and probably I would say the rest are divided equally, but not Liverpool. Even I think there's more Tottenham fans than Liverpool. I'm not even lying. Like I genuinely believe that. Like I think that. Well, touchdown. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
You know where it is? I don't know what's up with Liverpool, but their global fan base ain't that big. Like it's nowhere near United.
Yeah, because when they were winning trophies, they were winning trophies in the era where football wasn't as globalized. Whereas Man United won it in the Premier League era, and the Premier League era was when it was globalized more. That's why. Do you know what I'm saying? Like teams will know Brighton, but a lot like
how
people
come,
in America, people in America
are way bigger than like, for example, like bro, for like if you ask like an American, bro, like Arsenal just got like, you know, it's Arsenal, like rather than Liverpool. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why.
Yeah, but people in America will know Brighton, but they won't know. They might not know Bolton or
of course,
Sheffield Wednesday or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
bro,
because these teams played. You know what I'm saying? They played in an era where it wasn't that thingy. I mean, Tottenham got the worst fan base winning nothing. Tottenham fans are quite. Do you know what? I didn't know they were this jarring until I met fucking George. And who's the other one? There's someone else that's quite annoying. But yeah, overall, I don't
even know too many Tottenham fans.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro.
Imagine a Sunderland fan sucking off Newcastle. Oh my days. Imagine a Rangers fan sucking off Celtic.
A Barca fan, nah, bro. We can't talk about Real Madrid.
Exactly.
You know what it is? With Real Madrid, I'm like picky when I'm gonna compliment them. Like I just can't. You know what I'm saying? Like the times that I do compliment it, I'm that guy who says, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like that's me, bro. You know, even the team that they got right now.
Like Dave compliments Barca. I've seen him compliment Barca, but he doesn't sit there and spam 10 Barca videos sucking them off.
No, but you know what he says about Barca? He is more criticizing Madrid of like, yo, Barca's what we gotta be right now. Because
that's what I'm like with Man United and Man City. Everyone says, oh, Man City charges, Man City cheated. I say, if Man United had done what they were supposed to do, Man City wouldn't have dominated. If Man United, be realistic, this is another conversation. But when they said about Man City's charges, if Man United had behaved like a proper club, we would have won the league numerous times in their era. We probably would have. In fact, we could have got Pep Guardiola if we were run like a proper club. We could have got Ancelotti. We could have got Jose. We could have got all these top managers. Instead, what did we do? No, we got David Moyes. Then we got Jose 3 years after we should have got him. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jose was kind of past his best. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. I'll be real. Like Liverpool, I don't know, bro. Like I don't even know if they're gonna repeat. Like Liverpool, I don't think they're gonna repeat, bro. I just have a feeling. You know what it is? I said it. I think I said it this year. I thought Arsenal were gonna win the Prem, but they didn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how they didn't, but listen, I don't know how it's gonna be, bro. But I don't know, man. Hey, are you confident for that? What's it called? I forget about Europa for real quick. So what? The Classico. What time is it for you? Local time?
9 o'clock.
9 p.m.
Yeah.
That's crazy. For me, it's 1 p.m., but that's because obviously the time difference. Do you like that though? Like games at night?
No, I don't like games at night, brother. I can't stand them. I like on a Thursday night. Even that I don't really like, but you know when it's a European game, I don't mind it that much. But when it's European game, I prefer a European game later on. I don't know, it feels nicer. But these type of games on a weekend, I'd rather a game be in midday. I always prefer early.
You know what it is? I always thought that night games would be better until hold up. Until by the way, I do gotta bounce.
Yeah. Hold on, what's it? This one comment for you though.
Oh, NBA playoffs, bro. I'm going for the Clippers. Catalan. I don't know which team you like. I like the Clippers, bro. Just for this season, I'm a
I don't really know. I went with New York Knicks. Yeah.
They're not gonna win it, bro. They're like you know what they're like.
I could have been a glory hunter and just picked Celtics because
Celtics
they're the best.
Celtics and this year OKC Thunder are good, but I don't like the Thunder. You know what it is? It's like everybody's glazing the Thunder, so I'm not gonna be on that ship too. You know what I'm saying? Like I want somebody to knock them off because that would be a shock. I want the Clippers because James Harden is my personal favorite player ever. You know, he's a baller, bro. He's like the Eden Hazard of you know what I'm saying, the NBA. You know, he hasn't really, let's be real, Hazard's Champions League doesn't really count. Like, it counts.
Yeah, it don't
He
really
didn't win
count.
it. You know what I'm saying? Harden hasn't
No,
won yet.
it counts, but no one's going to bring it up.
Yeah. No, you can't bring it up if you're a Hazard fan because he didn't contribute, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That Harden's my guy, bro. So I would love him to win a chip, bro. He looks like he's solid. But
You're not doing
that's
Everton
it, bro.
Chelsea. No, I'm not going to do Everton Chelsea. Early kickoffs when it comes to that, unless it's United, I won't be doing. But yeah, I know you got to go, bro. Shout your channel out.
Listen, guys, yo, I'm not gonna lie, this stream low-key kind of flew by. We're just
It's
chopping it
been
up.
nearly 2 hours. I might do another 10, 15 minutes, to be fair. Sam was supposed to jump on, but he texted me saying something come up or something. So
Yeah, bro, guys. I'm not gonna even lie to you guys, right? Watch along tomorrow for the big game. You know what I'm saying? Trophy on the line, Copa del Rey. I'm gonna be doing a watch along. I'm gonna be going live probably 40 minutes before kickoff. That's what I'm gonna do. Maybe I might say I'm gonna aim for 45, but realistically it'll be 40 minutes before kickoff. Bro, a lot of Barca content and touchline, and all the Prem fans in the chat. I'm thinking of making a a panel show. You know what I'm saying, for like Premier League teams, because low key kind of gets boring talking about Barca, Real Madrid, UCL. It's just the same cycle. So I might just talk about the Prem, you know, a little bit once a week type of thing. But that's plans, bro. Big up to Touchline. Subscribe to him. Subscribe to Barca Reacts. A lot of content coming out soon. And Touchline, I'm gonna see you, bro.
yeah, big up, man. Big up for coming on. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, people. We're going to go another 10 minutes or something. If Arsenal acted like a proper club, they would have won the league. Yeah, facts. As I always say that. A lot of clubs, though. Same with a lot of clubs. If Man United were a proper club, we would have probably won that. We definitely would have won the league since Fergie left numerous times. We're the richest club in England. Facts. Do you know what I'm saying? We are. Henry stopped doing live streams because he couldn't hold an audience. Not even that, bro. No one watches him. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not easy because majority of his subs are him just scamming people and lying to him. If you watch La Liga, the bottom teams give it a go. The points difference between the relegated teams and a few places. Yeah, and also if you watch their teams, they actually play some sick football. Who's at the bottom? Who was it I watched? Hold on 1 second, bro. La Liga. Hold on. Girona are down there. Listen, like a lot of the La Liga teams, I do think football in general is on a bit of a downward spiral, but in terms of like La Liga, there's still some sick footballers, still sick teams. Like Betis play some good football. Atletico Bilbao play some good football. Barcelona play some sick football. Celta Vigo actually play half decent football. So do Osasuna. Real Sociedad play a bit of possession, but they can't put the ball in the back of the net. That's why Liverpool have 2 Premier League. They have 2 Premier League titles and 20 league titles, but they think they have 20 Premier League titles. I'm like, okay, cool. If that's the case, then Kurt, if they've got 20 Premier League titles, why did Mo Salah take his top off when he scored against Man United to break the record for their top ever Premier League goal scorer? Why did they say, that Mo Salah is the Premier League GOAT? Why did they say that Steven Gerrard is the Premier League GOAT midfielder? Because I thought he was the same as Division 1. Seem to pick and choose, don't they? Pick and choose. 10 p.m. Spain. Yes, 9 p.m. over here, bro. Spain's an hour ahead. Let's go Wizards. Yeah, I don't really know my team to issue, but I choose New York Knicks. But I don't really know, to be honest. I really don't know what team to choose. But hit the likes up, man. Subscribe if you are new. I'm going to wrap this up soon. I'm going to be live 5 o'clock, I would say, Prem time, English time. The kickoff's at 5:15, though. Kickoff's at 5:15. Let me just check. Kickoff's at 5:15. Yeah, kickoff's at 5:15. So I'll be live 15 minutes before kickoff for the Palace Villa game. Should be a good game, man. I'm still torn between. I would go Villa, but Palace are Villa's bogey team, so I don't really know. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see in it. Palace do usually slap Villa, so and they've actually beaten them. I think I want to say they beat them in the cup as well earlier on the season, in the League Cup as well. So yeah, man, Rashi to score the winner. You know what, Rashi's has he scored? He's scored once at Wembley, from what I know. Maybe he might have scored one more time. yeah, so it's going to be an interesting game. I do think Villa are going to win, personally. Better manager, better team. But as I say, because Palace are their bogey team, it's going to be a difficult one, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? But I do think Villa are going to win. I think I'm going to go 2-1 Villa. That's what I'm going to go with. 2-1 Villa, I think. And recently they've been top quality. You know, they beat PSG. I know they got knocked out, but they did beat PSG. They beat Newcastle 4-1. What was their recent result? I watched it. It was in the week, wasn't it? No? All right. So, yeah, it was against Villa. Against City. They should have probably beat City or got a point. But Rashford missed too many sitters, man. Rashford rounded the keeper and missed it. Do you know what I'm saying? I hope Villa win it. Yeah, I think it's going to be Villa Man City final, personally. I think Villa and Man City FA Cup final. I know they played each other in a final. 2020, they played each other in the League Cup final. So they played each other in the final before. I think it's going to be Villa Man City, personally. I'd rather Villa win it than Man City, of course. But I do think Man City probably will beat them. If City gets to the final, I prefer to play Villa because Crystal Palace do get results against us. Yeah, fair enough. I do think if City gets to the final, I think you're going to win it. I think you will get to the final. Like, I think you'll beat Forest, and then I think you'll get to the final. I think you'll probably beat Villa, to be honest, in the final. But yeah, man, let's see. But yeah, I'll be live tomorrow with the watch along for that. Other than that, I don't really know. Obviously, I've got United watch along on Sunday. And other than that, I don't really know. Usually my shows aren't really planned. They're more spontaneous, more on the day or the day before. I'll be like, I'm going live. Like today, I just went, I'm going to go live after Will's stream because I need to get that extra sub to get 500. And now I'm on 500, so now we're on road to 1,000. And look, we're going to try and get there as quick as possible. Do you know what I'm saying? Going to try and get there as quick as possible. Let's go for some of these comments. I hope O'Reilly needs to start tomorrow. Is he starting left back though? It's going to be a difficult game. I'm going to go to. You mean the next day? Sorry, yeah, Sunday. I'm going 2-1 City in that game as well. I think City will win. Just narrowly. It'll be interesting to see if Forest actually. Imagine Forest actually beat Man City. We're going to get one unusual winner in the FA Cup if they do beat Man City. But yeah, man. Oh, fucking hell. Big up to everyone in the chat, man. 26 people watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. 503 subs. I know it does say, oi, Kurt, does it say, oi, everyone in the chat, yeah? Does it say I'm on 496 subscribers for you? Does it say that? Or does it say I'm on 503? Let me know. Let's go through some Twitter things whilst I'm waiting. Whilst we're gonna try to get to 2 hours. Yeah, it says 496. Yeah, it's glitched. It's glitched. Yeah, I think tomorrow it should change to 503. I think what happened was Will raided me yesterday, just before I was live with Rashid, and I got subscribers like within a second. I got like 7 subs. That's what it is. The 7 numbers off, and I think they've thought that the 7 subscribers could have been botted. So what they're checking to see if they're botted subs. That's what I think's happened. Just for people, I don't know if Catalan and Alden. I don't know. Kurt, I'm assuming you watch boxing. Who do you think is going to win out of Kurt, fucking Conor Ben and Eubank? I think Eubank's going to win. To be honest with you, Forest says save football, me Man City. I hope so, but I don't think Forest are beating them. I think City will beat them. I think City will be. Big up Mustafa, bro. Big up, man. Ben, you've got Conor Ben. He looks the more emotional one, though. That's the one thing. Conor Ben looks the more emotional one, whereas Eubank looks more calmer. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he looks... Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think Oh, Catalan. These lot do watch it. Yeah, I think Eubank is going to win. To be honest with you, my dad used to always tell me about Eubank and his dad and stuff like that. 2-1 City. Yeah, I'll go 2-1 City. That's what I'll go. Personally, I go 2-1 Villa and 2-1 City. But yeah, man. Is anyone else live, people? Am I the only one live? I know Zia's live. Sam's live. We've got a thing I don't know, to be honest. Should we just do some more things? I'm bored, bruv. So fuck it. Yeah, I'm saying just boost the watch time up. What the fuck? What are they? Hold on. Look at this. Yeah, Zia's live. Well, hold on 1 second. Look at this. Look. Did with the weight cut that Eubank had to take off, what was actually wrong with him? Was he too like really high weight or something? Was he really high weight? Look, hold on, because look, Eubank had to have 160 lbs, which is pounds, no weight cut. I think it should be called off. Eubank looked terrible. He has a rehydration clause in there, and on top of that as well, I think this is potentially a very disastrous night for boxing waiting to happen. I really hope this is not the case. And someone said in his eyes. Someone said in his eyes, thought Lee would have been live now. Yeah, he's not. Someone said in his eyes, they saw like his eyes looked a bit fucked. I don't know. Need to see it a bit more, man. Brands. But yeah, man. Let's go. Let's do some lineup builders. Do you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Let's do some lineup builders. We're bored, innit? Who what we did a lineup builder for? Hold on one sec, lads. Oh yeah. Oi, listen. I'll stand by it. By the way, chat. You heard it at first. Jamie Vardy over Harry Kane. Stand by it, mate. I don't care what people tell me, bruv. I'm one person that will always stand by my opinion and my beliefs on football. Yeah. No one can ever play we played for a shit team. It's what was it? It's the team trophy. Like Jamie Vardy weren't playing for Leicester, who were in the Championship, but he joined them. Do you know what I'm saying? How about that one? But let's go lineup builder. What are we going to do? What should we build? What should we build, lads? Give me an idea. Give me an idea to build a team. I'll give you my best thingy on it. Hold on. Let me go put my phone on charge as well. One sec, lads. Let me know what you want, what team you want me to build. Hold on. Vardy played for Fleetwood at one point. England World Cup 2026. But that's actually a brilliant shout. I was going to get a panel one for this to do this one time. But yeah, I could do it now. But I was probably going to do, obviously, because the World Cup's next year, innit? So I was probably just going to wait till next year and do it. I'm sure I could do it closer to the time anyways. But yeah, that's actually a good shout. I was actually going to do this. This is actually true. I was honestly going to do this. I don't know when I was going to do it. But I was going to get a panel one together of England fans and just, have a little discussion of who should start. Where's the 4-2-3? There is. That's what I was going to do. But if we want to do it now, my personal one, I'd go Pickford in goal straight away. I think that's obvious anyways. England's number one. He probably is. I mean, some people would argue Pope. Some people would argue Henderson. However, Pickford is the guarantee that... hold on. Yeah, this is true, Adam. Yeah, this is true. I'm trying to get to... 3,000 watch hours. I'm nearly there. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying my best. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Pickford. He's just never. He's actually been very good for England. He's one of England's most consistent players in tournaments. He saved us in penalty shootouts. Do you know what I'm saying? He saved big saves. So yeah, I'd go Pickford. He's more of a guarantee. You don't know if you put Henderson in or Pope in, you might disrupt it. Do you know what I'm saying? You never know if they're going to play well. Yeah. Trafford may take it in a few years' time when Pickford retires. Pickford gets too old, but for now, I'm taking Pickford personally. I think because of what he's done in an England shirt. You know what I mean? He's never done anything wrong, and until he does, I don't think you should drop him personally. I think Trafford should be in the squad. I'd go the 3 goalkeepers because you do 3 goalkeepers in the squad. I'd go Pickford, Trafford, and Pickford, Trafford, and Henderson personally. Right, I'll leave right back afterwards. No, left back I'll go afterwards. I'll go Jakey. And Maguire, probably. Any other centre backs? Maybe Tomori. He doesn't ever get a look in though. Tomori doesn't ever get a look in. I'd go Maguire and Gahey personally. Trafford is awful. But Kurt, he's done really well in the Championship this year. Although he was shit in the Premier League. Do you know what I'm saying? But again, he's still a young goalkeeper, so they have to wait and see in it. But I know he's kept like 24 clean sheets in the Championship or something ridiculous like that. So he's done quite well in the Championship. I go with them to the centre backs because, as you say, Stones is always injured. Tomori's not going to get a look in. And who else? Is there any other names? I'm not putting Cole in his shit. I put them two personally. I think did Maguire miss the Euros? Just gone. He did, didn't he? Maguire was injured for the Euros, wasn't he? I could be wrong. Maguire was injured, wasn't he? Right back is a sticky one though. Yeah, right back and left back are sticky ones personally. Right back is a sticky one because if Reece James is fit, I'm going Reece James. I'm going Reece James if Reece James is fit. So I'm going to go Reece James, but is he going to be fit? I don't think so. And it's kind of mad because 3 or 4 years ago, us England fans were looking at it like right back. We had Trent, who was people say Wan-Bissaka, Reece James, Walker, Trippier, 5 options there. Now we've only really got 1 or 2. Do you know what I'm saying? It's thingy, but yeah, the centre left back, it's one of the Lewises, I agree. But the thing is, yeah, for me personally, for the way I'm going to build this team, I'm going Lewis Skelly, and I do think Lewis Skelly will get it in over. Lewis Skelly will get it in over. Is Livramento representing England? He isn't, is it? He represents Italian, though. He's English. What? He's born in Croydon. He was representing Figgy. Never mind. Yeah, I'll go Livramento. If Reece James ain't fit, I'll go Livramento. If Reece James is fit, I'm going Reece James for now because I think assuming he'd be fit. But yeah, I didn't know Livramento was English. I thought he was Italian. Could have swear I thought he was representing Italian. Yeah. I thought he was Italian. Lewis Skelly, I would go. Yeah, Lewis Skelly because of the football I want to play. I think Lewis Skelly will be better. Will be best for it. However, I do like Lewis Hall, and I do like an overlapping fullback. I do like my fullback to be able to bomb up and down. But I think Lewis Skelly's a better football player in terms of he can play in midfield. Thinking that, but as a left back, traditional left back, you could argue Lewis Hall personally. Midfield, this one again, I don't care what people tell me, bruv. It picks itself. Do you know what I'm saying? Why fix something that weren't broken, bruv? Oh, but Adam Wharton, Adam Wharton, guys, you put England's, I mean, just how good they were. How good Mainu was in the Euros, and you look back at obviously the footage got released a few weeks ago. Spain, their game plan in the Euro final was to stop Kobbie Mainoo. That was literally their game plan, was to stop Kobbie Mainoo. If that don't tell you everything you need to know about the geezer, I don't know what will. Adam Wharton hype. Listen, Adam Wharton could get on the plane. He could clean Mainoo's boots if he wants. He could, dust up his shin pads. He could probably put his socks on for him or something. You can hand him his shirt before the game or whatever. He ain't starting. If you actually really want to start someone, I wouldn't drop Rice because I wouldn't drop Rice or Mainoo. I think they complement each other perfectly. I think they complement. Wharton. I think Wharton could play with Rice. I don't think Wharton and I don't know, but I wouldn't be sure on Wharton and Mainoo. I would like to see that. I'd like to see that first, but Mainoo and Rice, I think they actually played well. Mainoo played very well in the Euros, and I think they complement each other perfectly. Or at least Rice complements Mainoo perfectly, and he's better than fucking Wharton, bro. He's a better player than Wharton. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's not do this. Wharton's a decent player. He's a decent player, but Kobbie Mainoo, yeah, bruv. This guy, the amount of clutch moments he's already got at the age of 19. At the age of 19, he's got the clutch gene. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, I can't remember if Wharton's ever scored a goal. And I'm not saying goals are the be and end all, but if you scoring goals in FA Cup finals, you scoring last minute equalisers to send your team through to semi-finals. Do you know what I'm saying? You're scoring goals against Liverpool to put your team ahead. You know what I mean? It holds different weight, bruv. Yeah, I'm saying. Wharton could get on the bench, in my opinion. That was what I'd go with. They were unreal. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get into the rest and then I'll get into some comments. Attacking midfielder. This one's a sticky one. See, I would go Palmer, but people are going to, Jude. Fuck your Jude Bellingham, mate. Fuck your Jude Bellingham, bruv. Give me cold Palmer, bruv. Give me cold Palmer. Do you know who I'd actually go? This is what I'd go. I'd go Saka on the right. I swear down, this is what I'm going to go with. This is what I would go with. Saka on the right, yeah? This is how I'd go with. No word of a lie. No word of a lie. No word of a lie. Swear down, no word of a lie. This is exactly what I'd go with. This is never going to happen, by the way. Never going to happen. Yeah, I mean, never going to happen, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up to Arsenal, bro. I don't know what HLW means, mate. You have to let me know that. This is what I'd go with. Yeah, because this is what's going to happen. Mainu is going to come here and he's going to be a bit more forward. Rice is going to sit. Lewis Skelly can invert it here, cover this spot here, yeah? Reece James is just a beast at right back. Yeah, this is the thingy. Maguire here. Rice is going to cover around it, just do what he does, just be a dog in that midfield, win everything, win all the balls. Pause. Yeah. Morgan Rogers is probably the best option we've got on the left wing. He's proper, he's got good skill, good pace. Do you know what I'm saying? Good technique. You know what I'm saying? Good dribbling. Cole Palmer being the sole creator. Watkins. People are going, Harry Kane. Do you know what I like about Watkins instead of Harry Kane? I'm not saying Watkins is better than Harry Kane, by the way. Yeah. But what I like better than Watkins is Watkins occupies his defenders. If Cole Palmer's in this channel here, Watkins is going to run the channel and occupy the centre-backs. Harry Kane's going to be fucking here. Palmer's looking to put a ball in the box or put a ball through. And Harry Kane's going to be fucking around here. Even worry over Saka for the banter. I don't think I'm worried he's going to get on the plane, to be honest with you, bro. But yeah, I'd go Saka there. I think that'd be... I know it's not going to happen. Bellingham's going to be in the team. I reckon it's going to be probably... I reckon it'll be Rice, Bellingham, Palmer in the midfield. Liam Delap coming soon. Yeah, Liam Delap. Big up to man. Big up to you, bro. Liam Delap. Yeah, Liam Delap should also. Liam Delap will be starting for England soon as well. Especially when if he gets a United move. Morgan Rogers, because I think he's the best option for that left wing. He basically plays there for Villa. He drifts inside. He's got goals, assists, dribbling, and I think he's better than Gordon, to be honest with you. Any update on Edison? No. Fabrizio did say today. He's on Man United's list, which we've known for ages, and they want 45 million euros, I think, for him. Atalanta want 45 million euros for him. So I think we're going to get it done. Personally, I think Edison's going to be a Man United player. I think they're just trying to get the attack sorted. I think Edison will join Man United, personally. Top player. I even asked Yunez, because obviously, what do you call it? Barca played Atalanta this season. I think he said Edison scored in that game. So, you know what I'm saying? So I asked Yunez what he thinks of Edison. And yeah, he's a top player, bro. I can't lie. I'm excited for him. And he plays in a similar formation to Man United. He plays in the two midfield with the three at the back and the wing backs. So, yeah, I'm saying I really like what they're doing. I really like how they've analysed him. He's a top player, bro. Yeah, 45 million euros is like 40 million pounds, maybe a bit cheaper. Top move, if you ask me. But yeah, that's what I would go with personally for England. Imagine Amorim winning the Europa League. I hope, bro. Inshallah, brother. God willing. Do you know what I'm saying? God willing. But yeah, that's personally what I'd go with, man. That's just what I'd go with. Lewis Skelly there, Rogers there. I just think with Roger, maybe you might need a bit more width. But again, Saka is elite at holding the width, bro. Saka is elite at holding the width. Do you know what I'm saying? Saka can hold the width. Yeah, and if things are going wrong, listen, as I say, he's starting Bellingham. Do you know what I'm saying? This is why I don't think we're going to win anything. Because if he starts Bellingham and Harry Kane, he ain't doing it. Is that Rav? Not even that, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Do you know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't start Bellingham or Harry Kane. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I'm just not Bellingham's biggest fan. Not that I think Bellingham's more useful than Harry Kane. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. I wouldn't. It's thingy, bruv. You could even play Saka left back. You're troubling, bruv. Nah, bruv. Arsenal fans will go in a meltdown, by the way. So we've actually got 2 left backs now for this tournament. So yeah, I'd put that. It's confusing, and I don't think he'll play Palmer, personally. But Jude Bellingham is an annoying player. Yeah, he's annoying. Jude Bellingham's a decent player. I'm not going to say he isn't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, but like as I say, my problem with Jude Bellingham is for England. Yeah, is Jude Bellingham for England, right? He always tries to play like he's Leo Messi. he's always trying to collect the ball off the centre backs and try and drive with it and try and skip past 3 players and ping a ball for. I'm like, you're not Lionel Messi, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? You are Jude Bellingham. Just put the late runs into the box in the bag, bro, and try and score a goal with a header or some shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, big up to Melon, bro. England should build a team like Belgian Golden Generation 2018 World Cup. We probably got a better footballing team than them, to be honest with you. More balanced. They had fucking Nasser Chadli at fucking left back, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And then the Gordon left winger. I think Rodgers is a better player, though. Personally, I think Rodgers is better than Anthony Gordon. So I'd go Rodgers, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's personally what I would do. Yeah, I mean, listen. As I say, if I'm being honest, I think we might see Colwill at centre back. We will definitely see Bellingham in midfield, and we'll definitely see Harry Kane at striker. But yeah, and we'll probably see Anthony Gordon we'll probably see Rashford at left wing. Do you know what I'm saying? Any chance of seeing Palmer on the right? The difference is with Saka. Saka holds the width better than Palmer, and Palmer sort of drifts inside, whereas Saka's more of a traditional winger, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? He holds the width a bit better, and I feel like that's a good asset to have. But yeah, I don't know. Bellingham should. Yeah, Bellingham. See, this is where the issue is, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I think Bellingham will start, by the way. That's what I'm saying. I think Bellingham will start with Palmer as. I think that's what will happen. I think this will happen. What Tuchel will do. Tuchel will do this. Saka, yeah, but Saka holds the width very, very well, man. Holds the width very, very well. This is what I think he's going to do. Hold on. For fuck's sake. No, not bench. I need to fucking change it. Remove. Let me go Bellingham real quick. Big up to everyone in the chat, man. Bellingham. This is what I think Tuchel will go with. And I think he'll obviously put Harry Kane. I think he'll obviously put Harry Kane up front. And then, yeah, that's what I feel like he'll go with, personally. That's just what I think he's going to go with. I feel like that's what he'll go with. And maybe he'll put Colwill at centre back. I don't know. What do you not think? What do you not do? Only Bellingham played against Spain in the Euro. None of the players made an impact in the Euro. Well, Cole Palmer did. Yeah. That what they did, though, they targeted Mainu, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? My problem with Bellingham isn't even... My problem with Bellingham for England is that he tries to be Leo Messi. That's what I'm saying. He tries to do everything. I'm like, just stick to your game, bro. Yeah, stop trying to be... You can score a goal. I know you can. But just stick to your game. That's what I would say. Stick to his game, what he's good at. Making those runs into the box, progressing the ball, carrying the ball, defending well, being a leader, that type of aspect, that's what he's good at. Don't try and dictate play, because you can't do it, bro. He doesn't do it for Madrid. There's a reason why they had Kroos there. There's a reason why they played Camavinga. There's a reason why they played Modric. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Bellingham is not a dictator of play, bro. He just isn't. Do you know what I'm saying? Problem with England, young stars don't get game time. Spain potential centre-backs will be Karasi and Asensio. And the Bournemouth guy, Hujsen. Yeah, like not like Messi, but yeah, he's not Zidane though, is he? Do you know what I'm saying? Like Zidane, you know what I'm saying? Bellingham can't dictate a game like Zidane, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's just not that. Everyone remembers Belgian centre-backs company. I don't know who that second guy is. They also had Vertonghen and Alderweireld, didn't they? Bisca, Barca. What are you laughing at, bro? Saka is more of an inverted winger. Adam Wharton. See, we just had this conversation. But, bro, why? Why should he play instead of Mainu? Why? Why should Adam Wharton play instead of Mainu? He's not a better player than Mainu, right? I think Rice and Mainu complement each other very well. I definitely think Rice complements Mainu very well. Yeah. And Wharton is basically the next Michael Carrick. Yeah, maybe. But then what I'm saying with Mainu's a better player than Adam Wharton. And Mainu was England's best midfielder in the Euros. He's not put a foot wrong for England. He's been very good for England. He was unreal. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm so convinced they will not win the next World Cup. By the way, this is racismo, by the way, yeah? This is racismo. Why is it on StreamYard, yeah, it doesn't show the England flag. It blacks out the England flag. Do you know what I'm saying? That's racismo, bruv. Jude Rice and Manu further forward. Exactly, brother. Yeah, that could be an option. That's actually a good shout from Melon, to be fair. That's actually a good shout. Do you know what I'm saying? Manu ain't a progressive passer nor a distributor the ball, but Manu's better going forward. He's better dribbler than Walton. I understand what you are saying, to be fair. You are right that Walton's got a better ping of passing. Walton's range of passing is better than Manu's. I'll give you that. But as I say, Manu was unreal in the Euros. Like he was like against Netherlands and against Switzerland, those 2 games, he was unreal. And Netherlands is our best player. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly, racismo, bro. Even Snapchat does it. It blanks out the fucking England flag. It's racismo, bro. I'm telling you, it's racismo, bro. Racismo. Yeah, but that's the main thing. Yeah, it's now or never. Facts, bro. Now or never for this England team, bro. Now or never, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Hit the subscribe button, though. We are 500. We're on 504 subs. We're on road to 1,000 now. We just hit 500. So big up to everyone. We hit 500 tonight. Big up to everyone in the thing. But yeah, as I'm saying, Manu is in a progressive passer. That is right. You know what I'm saying? He's not wrong there. Do you know what I'm saying? Is there any good player, English player in our top leagues? Harry Kane, if people would say that. Tamori. I don't really know any other ones, to be fair. Yeah, Reece James. That's what my thing is. Reece James, if he stays fit. If not, I'm putting Livramento there. I ain't putting Trent in there. I don't care what people tell me. But this is the problem is with England. Yeah, it's now or never, like this guy says here. Now or never. But I don't see, because we have so many good players. We have so many players, but they're doing what, like England have always done this. They did it before with the golden generation. They forced them all into one team. They should have built the team around the likes of Scholes. They should have let Scholes be in the midfield. Instead, they put Scholes on the left. Instead, they had Gerrard and Lampard in the midfield rather than putting Scholes in the midfield. They didn't. That's what could be the. You know, yeah. Trippier plays for Newcastle, bro. Tammy Abraham, yeah, but he ain't getting in, bro. Watkins is better than him. Would Tony get a chance? Nah, no chance. But he threw it all away. Yeah, Mason Greenwood would be starting in this team. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Will Southgate retire for a manager anyway? Generally, or eventually find a job. Bro, he's too good. He's too shit to get a job. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know who would hire him. Yeah, Gerrard and Lampard had to start, and then they just forced everyone into the team, bro. Scholes is better than both of them. But even then, yours bringing up Walton, like, I'm not saying Walton's anywhere near Scholes because he's not. But in terms of half of what Scholes is doing, because Scholes is scoring goals as well, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of player, like those type of players, like Michael Carrick as well. They were shunned upon in English football. Do you know what I'm saying? They never used to like. English football don't like players like that. Do you know what I'm saying? They don't like players that the ball does the movement. Like this, the Gerrards. The Gerrards are the ones that clamp into people and run with the ball and stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the results go this way, the right way this weekend, then yes. But anyways, let's get some more of these comments. Actually, I've read them all pretty much. Solanke can play a second striker now. Solanke ain't getting in, bro. Scholes is a magic man. Every time he pings a pass, it perfectly lands on the winger's right foot. Yeah, exactly, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Go watch a compilation of Paul Scholes' passes. Yeah, then go compare it to Gerrard's. Every time Gerrard pings a ball, 9 times out of 10, the winger has to fight to get the ball and trap it. With Scholes, it's so perfectly placed on their foot. But apparently, we're supposed to believe that Gerrard could do everything Scholes could do. Said by idiots that don't know what they're talking about. Do you know what I'm saying? Said by idiots that don't know what they're talking about. But can Spain stop England again or Argentina? Listen, Argentina are definitely up there. They've got the GOAT. Do you know what I'm saying? The king. What he did in the last World Cup, he won't do. He won't do that again. But he's still the GOAT. He's still Leo Messi. They've got a top team as well with a manager and a team that's already done it. Do you know what I'm saying? They've won the Copa America twice in a row and they won the World Cup. So they're definitely up there. The only teams that the only teams I'm worried about is Argentina and Spain. Every other team, I reckon England do. Do you know what I'm saying? I reckon England would do. I think England would beat Brazil. I think England would beat Portugal. I don't care. Oh, they got fucking CR40 or wherever it is, 41 or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Up front. They've got, who else? France, I think England would beat, although I would be you can say, on their day, France could be England and France would be a bit of a sticky one. Who else? Who else is a top nation? Do you know what I'm saying? Germany. I think England would beat them. Now they've got no Cruz. England will beat them. Overall, I feel like England would beat these teams. Scholes is better than Gerrard, not better. Scholes is better than both of them, bro. Let's not do that. Spain wouldn't walk us. I actually think if we had Tuchel, we could have beat them. Spain didn't destroy us in that final. They had more chances than us. They didn't destroy us in that final. Do you know what I'm saying? We made a few mistakes for the goals. I think Walker was at fault for probably both of them. But they didn't destroy us. They didn't give us a footballing lesson. Do you know what I'm saying? And Lewis Skelly or Lewis Hall, I prefer Lewis Skelly, to be honest with you, against Lewis Skelly up against Yamal will be a good battle. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, people say Scholes is overrated because of the lack of individual awards, but the thing is he avoided the media all the time. Exactly. These awards are PR-based anyways. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if we're going to go off individual... But listen, if we're going to go off individual awards, I'm putting Bruno Fernandes above all of them. Bruno Fernandes has some loads of them, mate. Bruno Fernandes has won 5 Player of the Months. Kevin De Bruyne has won 0. That tells you need to know. Viva la tribalism. Oh, yeah, he's saying the tribalism. Spain would walk us. João Felix, nerd. And the problem with the English team, they fucked up in big matches. Nerve problem. I don't think it's a nerve problem. I think it's also a tactic problem, bro. Can't lie. I feel like we just get tactically outclassed. I will bet either Portugal are not winning it, man. Nah. Gerrard or Terry. Gerrard and Lampard were both similar profiles and both needed freedom to drive forward, playing them in a double pivot left midfield, defensively open. It was a square peg round hole. Yeah, and what they used to do is they tried to say, like with Gerrard and Lampard, one stays, one goes. It just didn't work. You needed one to sit. I would have played a diamond, personally. We could have sent it to extra time if it didn't clear off the line, man. Yeah, Lewis Skelly would get diddy by Yamal chill, man. No, he wouldn't. Lewis Skelly's a top player, bro. England would dog walk Pochettino's USA. Probably. USA is shit, man. Scholes arguably the most gifted technician of the three. Yeah, he was. He was the most technically gifted of the three. Was moved to left wing to fit Gerrard and Lampard. Actually, that was a massive waste of talent. He eventually retired from international football at just 29, partly due to the frustration. Yeah, I don't blame him, bro. Don't blame him, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Bruno Fernandes is great in the United. So, Ronaldo come back. To be fair, he's been good recently. He had his best season that year, 2022, 23 probably. USA, who win Copa del Rey. I'm going Madrid, bro. I can't lie, I'm back in Madrid. People should know by now you never write off Real Madrid, just like you never write off Man United. You never write them off. Do you know what I'm saying? Pochettino, yes, somebody from the US will say that he's in the mud, as always, not surprised. In the USA, they call football. Exactly, man. We've got 23 people in here, man. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. 504 subs we're on. Road to 1,000 starts now, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Imagine benching Scholes and or Carrick or building that team around their control. That could have changed a lot. Listen, if they put a diamond in and they put Scholes as a left centre midfielder, they put Carrick in the holding bit, they put Rooney in 10, and they put Gerrard or Lampard as the right centre midfielder, England would have done a lot better than they did. Do you know what I'm saying? They may have ended up winning something. We never know. I said, I think subscribe done. Oh, you haven't even subscribed yet. Big up, bro. Now we're on 505, man. Road to 500. Supporting the cheaters. No, listen, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Let me stop screen sharing now. Yeah. Listen, bro. It's the only reason I'm saying Madrid. I think Madrid are going to win. It's because everyone's writing them off, and I've seen it with my own club too many times. You write Madrid off, yeah, it just bites you in the back, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I have no reason to really believe other than that, because Barca are miles better than them. Do you know what I'm saying? And listen, look at my profile picture, bro. Do you know what I mean? Look at my profile picture. Yeah, I'm saying, like, I've got background. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not a I hate Barca thing or supporting Madrid sort of thing. But do you know what I mean? It's I just feel like everyone's writing them off, and I just don't think you can do that. You can't write off Madrid, but Barca are not scared of most teams like Madrid. I don't think Spain will win. You need to see in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because before we know, God forbid, of course, you never know. Like Yamal could get injured, and then what? What if Yamal gets injured? Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like they could have a massive injury spike. Rodri could not come back the same. You never know. You can't write off Madrid, but Barca are not scared of most teams. Madrid, yeah, but the only teams that's not scare Madrid. Madrid are scared of Barca. They're definitely scared of Barca. They've always been scared of Barca. They're scared of Messi. Messi used to fucking terrify them. Of course he did. It's Messi. They hate playing Atletico. That's it. They hate playing Atletico, but they're scared of Barca. Madrid do have heritage in cup finals. Yeah, it's not the same Madrid team, innit? It's not the same Barca team. But it stinks. It absolutely stinks of 2011. Do you remember 2011 when they were on course to do another treble, and Ronaldo scored header, bang, 1-0 win. Could be that. Yeah, that he's put it here, the 2011 or 2014 as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, listen, I will say that Madrid team was much defensively better than the Madrid team now. That Madrid team was so good. Ramos, Pepe. Who was the left back? Marcelo, and I can't remember who the right back was. I think the right back might have been Arbeloa. Yeah, and obviously the Ronaldo scored, sort of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's different, but yeah. But then not as good as last season. And then besides the VAR, they don't have the line playmaker. Yeah, they don't have Cruz, who we were just talking about. Skulls. Cruz is similar. Do you know what I'm saying? Pro Catalonia, who is the cheater, bro? I'm like, Ala Madrid, FC, saying that my team is a robber team. Listen, bro, these are always argue about refs, man. Do you know what I'm saying? They say about, yeah, man, just whatever. Because I guess people want to make Barca United rivalry as the Madrid City rivalry as well. Yeah, you're right. Like City and Barca are a bit more together, and then Madrid and United like each other though historically because of Real Madrid helped Man United with the plane crash. Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously because we've Willie tears. Pause. Because obviously the plane crash, yeah. And obviously we've had a lot of players join Madrid, and a lot of Madrid players join Man United. So you know what I'm saying. Are you doing a Chelsea versus Everton or any? I'm not doing any Premier League ones. Premier League games are shit, and I'm not doing Chelsea Everton because I'm probably not even going to be up. It's 2:00. I probably won't go to bed for another 2 hours. But yeah, I will be doing the FA Cup watch along. The FA Cup watch along tomorrow. So make sure you check that out. 5:00 UK time. We beat their prime team in 2011. We lost 2 previous El Clasicos before that to 11 El Clasico. Yeah, but I will say, that Madrid team was like the defense was so good, and that's why you locked them off. And Mourinho was the coach. I don't see how you don't concede a goal tomorrow, personally. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't see how you don't concede a goal. But yeah, Mourinho's Madrid, yeah, unreal team, bruv. The team that stopped the greatest team ever. Do you know what I'm saying? Why Mourinho leave Man United? Bro, do you know what? I would have kept him after all this shit, bro. I would have kept him. I would definitely have not sacked him and got Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Big up RS, bro. I always support 2 clubs, Man United and Madrid. Exactly, bro. A lot of Madrid fans do that. Do you know what I'm saying? Some Madrid fans don't. Will is one of them. Will doesn't like Man United. He tried to call us a feeder club earlier, but then he got humbled because, as I say, no one can ever win a debate. And they've actually sold more players to us than we've sold to them, which is hilarious. Apparently, we're a feeder club, lads. Catalan versus Spanish politics is going to be a bloodbath outside the Seville Stadium. What are you talking about, bro? I know Barca have a bit of a thing with the government. Catalonians have a bit of a thing with the government. I do know that. Based off the logic of rival fans downplaying Paul Scholes because of his lack of individual awards, is Beckham better than Lampard because Beck's had better stats? Beckham probably is better than Lampard. He's definitely a better passer and a crosser than Lampard. Do you know what I'm saying? But even then, like, for me, I don't pay attention. I'm more, bro, people can say it's weird. Football's a team sport, yeah? And individual awards are all based off PR anyways. Do you know what I'm saying? They're based on, like, bruv, we won the treble in 99. Beckham got second in the Ballon d'Or. Go look who won the Player of the Year award. It's all about making people feel involved. Do you know what I'm saying? like, yeah. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll give you an example, bro. Bukayo Saka won Young Player of the Year. My camera's gone out of focus, but Bukayo Saka won Young Player of the Year award, yeah, 2 years ago. Erling Haaland won Player of the Year award. Erling Haaland was nominated for both. Work that one out. How could Erling Haaland not win both? They tried to spoil and cancel the game because I know they're scared of us. Everything in their power. Listen, if they did try and cancel the game, can't lie, I wouldn't have stuck up for him. I can't lie. You can't run away. Do you know what I'm saying? But I do think they're just trying to get one up on him. My father also supports 2 clubs, Madrid and Barca, because he's a big fan of Beckham. Big up to your father, bro. Yesterday I saw empty seats in the Etihad. Yeah, there's always empty seats. You know what I'm saying? I think they were protesting though. I could be wrong. I don't know. Before I go to bed, I guess, which is late, I don't like Barcelona, but I still hate United, obviously. More big up Chelsea, carefree, bro. Most of their City fans are Barca fans. Yeah, they Pep Guardiola link up, all that stuff. Of course, I want the goals and the 3 points against Everton, but I cannot wait for that showdown against United to humble you as well. Listen, you're not going to humble me. You can beat us, and you're not going to humble me because, listen, I'm on to bigger and better things. That week is Europa League week, I think. So, yeah. Actually, no, Europa League week's the week before. So, yeah, I'm more focused on winning the Europa League. Bigger and better things, bro. Pro Catalonia, what the fuck are you saying? I don't know what you're on about, bro. Just lose no longer. Yeah, bro, left last season. But big up, man. I'm going to wrap this up soon, I can't lie. I've been going for 2.5 hours, so which is crazy. Bro, Anthony, transfer update. He's going to go. I think he's going to stay at Real Betis, bro. He's cooking. He is cooking at Real Betis. Do you know what I'm saying? He's cooking. Yeah, man. But it depends how much. United want 30-40 million for him, so depends how much. I can't see them paying anything above 30, personally. Nah, he won't return. He'll go Betis, bro. He'll go Betis. Yeah, because he scored 2 quick goals against Bayern to come back in the final. The humbles rattled Zier. Who you talking about? Oh, Hoselu. Yeah, he's semi-final, you mean? Yeah. yeah. Neuer bottled it, bro. Real Betis will win the UCL. You talking about the Conference League? Yeah, I think they will. I think Real Betis could beat Chelsea, personally. Fiorentina have been in that final 2 times in a row, by the way. Josh Sadu, yes, that moment, hilarious. Where in the UK you're based? I lived in London my whole life, but I've just moved. I moved just out of London because London's a dump. So now I live just outside of London. Real Betis will play UCL next year because they are 5th in La Liga. Yeah. They might win the Conference League as well. No. It's Premier League, bro. Premier League get 5 teams now, or 6. Yeah, Premier League get 5 teams, not La Liga. I don't think La Liga get the 5th spot. Premier League teams do. Could be wrong though. I imagine so. Do you think London is overrated? What do you mean, bro? I think London's a dump. I lived there my whole life. I don't. Touring in London's good. London was once good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like in the 90s and the 80s, but yeah. Yeah, London. When I visited London a few months ago, I stayed in. I don't know where New Cross is. I don't know what you mean. Ran into traps. Oh, tramps. Do you mean? New Cross is. Yeah, exactly, bruv. London's just mad, man. Like honestly, you can't go to certain areas in London anymore. There's congestion charges. You get charged 90 quid if you go into a certain area. Yeah, it's a dump, mate. It's expensive. There's so much traffic. There's about 8 million people in there. And London's literally tiny. There's about 8 million. New Cross is by Lewisham. Yeah, Lewisham's a dump. Lewisham is a dump. Oh, my days. Anthony is the owner of Barcelona. 0 to 5. Oh, my gosh. Bro, listen. You know what I'm saying? They say like prime Anthony. Do you know what I'm saying? They have 08 Ronaldo, 2012 Messi. Do you know what I'm saying? And Anthony, whatever season you want to name. New York City is overrated, but not as bad as London it looks, it seems. Yeah, but you know what it is? America at least looks nice. Do you know what I'm saying? London don't even look nice. Like, obviously, central London looks nice. Some of the historical buildings, the Tower of London. Is it the Tower of London? I don't know. The churches and stuff like that, the cathedral. Obviously, them things are nice, but yeah, overall, it's a dump, bro. It's the crime, bro. It's the crime as well. Like people will come on bikes and steal your phones. And it's a joke, man. Have you been to America? Don't think so. I've never been to USA. I've never been to the USA. I would love to go though. I've been to Barcelona. I've been to Barcelona Stadium actually. I've done a tour on their stadium. Who is better, Anthony 2008 or Madrid 2012? Ooh, no, I'd go Anthony. Anthony, my goat. Do you know what I'm saying? Got to be repping Anthony. Madrid comes close though, but no, Anthony was a different level, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? At least London doesn't have. It does have a lot. London does have a lot of homeless people. That's the sad thing as well. London does have a lot of homeless people. A lot of people in the streets in London, especially in London. It's freezing cold. But yeah, it does, bro. It has both of them things. It does have both of them things. But the shooting in London will not be on the streets. Like it will be in, it'll be in the estates and stuff like that. It won't be in like central London. You won't hear gunshots. But London has had that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? London has had that. Who is the more annoying neighbour? Manchester City fans to Manchester United, or Athletic fans to Madrid fans? Who is more annoying? Definitely, I can't speak actually. I can't speak because I'm not a Madrid fan, so I don't know. Man City fans aren't really annoying to me. However, they probably are to to Man United fans in Manchester. I will never forgive ETH for what he did to Man United. That awful 2023 summer 2023 summer window. Bro, listen, honestly, real talk. If we had a good window that season, bro, if the league is in such a bad position right now, as I said, do you know what I'm saying? It's like anyone can win. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyone can win the league. Next season, like all the top teams, anyone can win it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the league's so open next year. Personally, anyone that has a good window. If Arsenal have a good window, Liverpool, City, Newcastle, Chelsea, United, they're all up there, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that United are going to win it, but the league's in such a bad state. He pushed for those targets. Yeah, they were. You're right. Apart from Højlund, I don't think was his first choice, but I know Onana and Mount were. I saw there's 108 genders in USA. No, Trump changed it, bro. It's 2 genders now. Trump changed it, and even in England, they changed it. It's the High Supreme Court changed it to 2 genders now. So there's only 2 genders. That's or something along the lines. I don't know. ETH also refused to work with Ragnick and Arnold and Murta allowed ETH. Yeah, no. Do you know what I'm saying? It completely messed us up, bro. Giving managers power just don't work, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Giving a manager power, bro, was just a dumb decision, bro. It's just like, yeah, real talk, man. Completely set us back years, bro. I like England and the history. That's crazy. Where are you from, Arsene? Because a lot of people hate England's history. That's a true fact. That's probably why it gets black. The screen gets black. The flag gets blacked out because a lot of people do hate England's history. In football, who do you think are more annoying neighbours? Scotland, Ireland, Wales, or France? Scottish people, from what I know. Scottish people, from what I know, bro. Yeah, if United had kept Ragnick, United would have been in a much better position than we are now. Even if they had sacked Ragnick even if what do you call it? They had sacked Ragnick, yeah, they would have still, like when Ineos came in, they still would have had a lot. He wanted Alvarez, they didn't listen to him. He wanted Julian Alvarez, they didn't listen to him. He wanted, who else did he want? He wanted Julian Alvarez and Enzo Fernandez, I think. There was the 2. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it was someone else. But yeah, I'll probably go Scotland because I know more Scottish people. And Scotland. Do you know what it is? With Wales, yeah, they just like being Welsh. Yeah, this is the truth. With Wales, they like being Welsh. Yeah, they don't think they're better than England. They just like being Welsh. Ireland, I understand why Irish people hate us because of wars going on. And my granddad, his dad was Northern Irish, Northern Irish. Yeah. Scotland seems to think they're like England's superiors. Like, I've so many Scottish friends. They go, English puffs, English people are puffs, and all that stuff. Hey, mate, fuck up, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we colonized them, bro, but we colonized them the worst. They got it the worst. They got it the longest, 800 years. We colonised them. Yeah, mad history, bruv. Had numerous wars with them. But then they also don't tell you, but they also tried to invade us as well. But they just didn't succeed. I'm from South Asia. What South Asian country are you from, bro? But they ruled my country. There are a lot of British architects. Yeah, what, are you Indian? Yeah, we ruled India. Wait, where else did we rule? India, Pakistan, Bangladesh. I don't really know any other South Asian countries that we ruled. E-Teach is the only manager I do not feel 100%. Ollie as well. I don't feel sorry for Ollie. Ollie got a lot. Ollie got a lot, bro. I know Ollie didn't get everything. Ollie got a lot, man. Ollie got a lot, bro. Ollie completely fucked up our finances, man. And just because he didn't win anything with that squad. He had Pogba, Martial, Rashford, Greenwood, Bruno, all in their prime, and he didn't win anything. No, I don't feel sorry for Ollie, but the other three, 100%. I definitely feel sorry for Van Gaal and Mourinho, personally. This Sunday is also River Plate versus Boca Juniors Argentina Clasico. Yeah, I imagine River Plate are going to win that. River Plate are better than them, though. He's from Brazil. No, he's from USA, but Brazil, I think he's... yeah, I am Bengali, bro. Oh, big up, bro. They also had to deal with players like Pogba and Di Maria who were not their signings. They were Woodward signings for commercial. To be fair, Mourinho did want Pogba. I don't know about Van Gaal and Di Maria, but Mourinho did want Pogba. He just didn't go to plan, I guess. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah. For England, look, it blacks out the flag, bro. It's a racismo, bro. I need to get that Neymar thing where he says racismo. Do you know what I'm saying? I need to get that out of my thing. But big up to everyone in the chat. There's a reason why South Asians. I have no idea what that word is, bro. There's a reason why South Asians do English clean. To be fair, I do know some that we have obviously got a lot of Bengalis, Indians, and stuff like that live in England. I don't really see them hate the Queen, to be honest with you. A lot of them sing like the national anthem and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. 4 more weeks before the season ends, and I'll give you a shout at the end of the season. I know you're excited for the season to end. The video will be out in a few weeks. Yeah, nice, bro. Big up, man. Oh, was a diamond. Yeah, the one that is it one that we stole, I imagine. I know the crown, the king's crown is from India. The board planned the Pogba signing weeks before Mourinho was appointed. Yeah, but Mourinho definitely wanted Pogba, bro. He wanted him at Chelsea. He wanted him the season before at Chelsea. 4 more weeks. What is it? Yeah, I've already read that one. I'm excited, man. I just hope we win the. I hope, man. I hope we win the Europa League, man. I hope we win the Europa League, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? If we get past Bilbao, it would just be glorious, man. I'm nervous. Like I'm not nervous, but like I'm just I'm not 100% sure we're going to go through. I don't know, man. If Chelsea got Pogba, would he fulfill his potential? Yeah. 100%. Yeah, because he left when he left England, and when he started getting all those injuries, the year Roman left. So let's say he joined in 2016 or 15, and left in 2022. Yeah, he would have completed football, bro. I don't think he would have. I mean, yeah, like you had a next to Matic in his prime. Obviously, we had a Matic as well. Kante, Fabregas, yeah. Pogba would have. Yeah, he would have. Yeah, man. Maybe he should have. Do you know what I'm saying? He should have joined Madrid, probably. I know they had the Casemiro, Modric, Kroos, but he should have joined Madrid. He would have replaced one of them. Bro, Paul Pogba was 2 games away, the Euro final and the Champions League final, from completing football at the age of 22 or 23. You know what I'm saying? Even then, I still think he fulfilled a good amount. I think Paul Pogba is very disrespected. Yeah, because I see players like Harry Kane hasn't fulfilled his potential, but you'll hear people sit there and go, Harry Kane's fulfilled his, like other players as well. They'll celebrate losers, right? But Paul Pogba's won 15 major honours, and he's won 4 league titles, World Cup. He's a legend for his country. they'll sit there and go, he never filled his potential. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so, do you know about the Bengal famine? Yeah, I do. We also did, England also did one in Ireland. That's why they don't like the Irish people. That's why that's one of the reasons why Ireland don't like us, so I say. If Chelsea got Pogba, yeah, I read that one. I'm a big fan of Boca Juniors. Would have been, man. Pogba on his day was mental. Next to the likes of Kante, Fabregas, Matic, Mourinho being the manager, or Conte being the manager, would have been just. Maybe he should have. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, personally, I think he should have gone Madrid. Although, as I said, they did have an elite midfield. But yeah, or he should have stayed at Juve for another year or two or something. He should just never have joined Man United, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? The Glazers, yeah. In my country, British word used as a bad because of the kill people with no food in 1941. To be fair, Taz I do shows with. He's Bangladesh, and bro, he says he wears England kits and stuff like that. So I don't know. Mourinho wanted VVD, Fabinho out of ID. He wanted Maguire as well. Ruben Diaz wanted to get rid of so much deadwood, even Pogba and Lingard. LVG wanted KDB and Mane. Yeah, I know, bro. It's true. They got done over by the board, man. Do you know what I'm saying? And even then, like what they used to do, yeah, the board used to back the manager the first window. They gave Jose a really good window. And then overall, the second window, obviously Griezmann wasn't really their fault. And yeah, I guess, do you know what I'm saying? It just, yeah, whatever, man. The Glazers and Ed Woodward and all that shit, completely, bruv. What they used to do, oh man, remember that window with me son Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, and Banjo, yeah. Then they had to get Bruno in Jan because how bad the season was. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, the Brazilian league deserves more recognition. And it deserves to be televised more in the world, especially England. That's where all the wonder kids come from. That's where Chelsea are fucking sending all their scouts, bro. Do you have any ancestors who worked in other countries during the colonial rule? Yeah, my granddad's dad, he was Irish, but he was Northern Irish. So yeah, he was Northern Irish. Yeah, he was Northern Irish, but he was Irish. Like he was not Irish, but because the colonization thing, they split Ireland. Northern Ireland is British, and Ireland is the rest of Ireland. And he was living in Northern Ireland, but he was Irish. And my nan's dad, he was Polish, and he came over in the World War because he was kidnapped by the Germans. True story. Kidnapped by the Germans when he's playing football in Poland. Twitter. Maguire for 80 million. Yeah, exactly, bro. Open panel. I can't lie. If you're asking to jump on, I'm so tired. I'm already starting to get tired, so I'm probably doing about 5 minutes of this, man. Pogba squad depth, but let me know another time, bro, and I'll let you on. Pogba squad depth was meant. Pogba squad depth was mental. That Madrid team was too. Yeah, that Madrid team was lit. But they had Isco, Modric, Kroos, Casemiro. Imagine they put Asensio as well. Imagine then they put Pogba into that. Then they had Ronaldo, Bale, Benzema. Elite, man. Are ethnically English people the Anglo-Saxons or the Celts? Saxons, Vikings, and Normans. Yeah. And the Celts. Kind of. The Celts are Irish, though, but yeah, the Celts are Irish, pretty sure. But like there'll be Celtics that were here from like 400 years ago. So do you know what I'm saying? They'll be classified as ethnically English. You know what I'm saying? Like Lord Clive ruled Bengal. I have no idea what that is. Is that like some English guy? I'm lagging though. I know I am. Yeah, it's lagging. We're gonna wrap up soon, man. You'll be glad to know that I read in a school. Hold on, let me refresh one sec, lads. You will be glad to know that I read in a school which was built by Queen Victoria in 875. What school was that, bro? Do the Afro-Caribbean and South Asian and British today for work on England because they're not Anglo-Saxon and Celts? I have no idea, to be honest with you. I assume not so. From what I know, no. But to be fair, like, I don't know what you mean by welcome, bro. Like, in England, you can get everything, bro. If you don't have a job, you can get benefits. Do you know what I'm saying? You can get universal credit. Do you know what I'm saying? If you have a child, you can have child benefit. If you're a single mother, you get, like, they're welcomed. Like, do you know what I'm saying? By the government, by the people. Yeah, I think English, maybe 50 years ago. No, do you know what I'm saying? But I think nowadays, I don't know. I don't really know, to be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, I grew up around a lot of Caribbeans was people I grew up around with. Do you know what I'm saying? Where I was, the estate I lived on was a lot of Caribbeans, bro. At least in America, Canada, Australia, other parts. These are the search. There's no such thing as ethnic native to these countries unless you're indigenous. Yeah, because Australia is English people that went to that island. Same with America. America is, yeah. This is true. Yeah. And also, like, America, the black people that live in America, they're a lot more, like, patriotic than like the people that live here. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're a lot more like, they love America. I think. Do you know one thing as well? I can't lie. I think it's because it's cooler to be American. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, I think it's cooler to be American because it's such a brilliant country, isn't it? Like, do you know what I'm saying? The history is the United States of America, man. We do everything the best. Do you know what I'm saying? They think they're the best at everything, even though they speak English. Do you know what I'm saying? It's hilarious. They think they're the best at everything, but they use our language. But yeah, that's what I think it is. I don't know. But yeah, USA is the son of the UK. Plus, like, in America, it was built off, like, multiculturalism, innit? Like, America was built off thing in the Spanish colonization. Yeah, exactly, the Roman Catholics. So all non-white people live in America do feel. Yeah, no. I feel like people are welcomed in England. Personally, people feel welcome in England. Like, definitely people that are born here and stuff like that. But in America, yeah, because America was built off, whereas England was, like, as you say, the Saxons and stuff like that. America was always a mix of people. Do you know what I'm saying? It was never like an all-white country or an all-something country. You know what I'm saying? It was a mix. Whereas England was, until, like, the 1900s, was 99.99999% white. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's where I think it's a bit different. You know what I'm saying? A lot of for example, a lot of immigrants that come to England, like, a lot of people of different descent, they have grandparents who immigrated here. Whereas in America, their great grandparents did. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what I think it is. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Also, I just think, as I say, I think America is just cooler. USA is a country we have every European ethnicity. Yeah. Same with England. England have all them as well. England have Dutch, French, Spanish. Let's say the Normans, the Saxons were German and Dutch. The Vikings, obviously the Vikings are Scandinavian. Do you know what I'm saying? So Los Angeles, Miami, they speak more Spanish than English. Yeah, you have a lot of Latinos as well. You know what I'm saying? RSM, like we do on Football Mania. He's I think he said he was. What did he say he was from? I don't know. Most of the USA, West Africa. Yeah. Like, Omar lives there. Yunus lives there. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I guess so, bro. But I'm gonna wrap up soon, man. I can't lie. Oh, I'm tired, bro. Hit the sub button, hit the like button. Los Angeles, Las Vegas is part of Mexico. Was it? I didn't even know that. That's probably why it's called Los and Las, isn't it? The English people that are non-Saxon Celts are considered other white. There's non-white English. Yeah, Ecuadorian, that was it. Yeah, you put it in the chat. I knew it would begin with an E. Anglo-Saxon. Vikings as well, and Normans, by the way. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know, to actually. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, Yeah, I guess so. I don't really know. I don't know. People are like, I think, you know, it is being like English. Yeah, I feel like it's just people like people, like, as I say, yeah, like people will say you're English. Some people will say you're not English. You have to be ethnically English, like, as you say, like the Saxons or the Celts or whatever. Some people will just say, like, I think, me personally, I feel like to be English, you just like you gotta like indulge in being English, like being an English culture. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be proud to be English as well. You can't, like, it's also what people identify as, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Some people will be born in England, they'll have their parents born in England, but they'll never visit another country, or they'll visit another country once every year, and then they'll say, I'm from that country. Well, why do you live in England? Well, you're born in England, you've got a British passport, it says your nationality is British. Do you know what I'm saying? But they won't say they're from England. They will refuse to say it. Do you know what I'm saying? But in the United States, you don't get that, because I just think the United States is just cooler, isn't it? Same thing with Phoenix, Arizona. USA invaded. USA invaded. I didn't even know that. USA took off Mexico by their invasion. I did not even know that. I can't lie. I actually didn't know that. USA was only established 300 years ago, wasn't it? Yes, I live in North California, even though I'm American, but I have ancestry from Mexico. I don't say that word, Guatemala, which I do support after Brazil. Fair dues, bro. It was the US-Mexico War. Yeah, America's had a lot of wars, bro. Let's just be fair. I didn't know that Las Vegas and Los Angeles, though, were thingy. So they basically, they became. No, they're not states, though, are they? Am I right in saying LA is not a state? LA is beautiful, by the way. America is beautiful. Like, America's beautiful, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie. America, the one thing I will give them over England is their country is more beautiful. Like, their buildings, their thingy. But we have, no, in fact, our old-fashioned stuff is better. Like, you go to the English countryside, yeah, the castles and stuff like that, the fucking medieval shit. Yeah, that's fucking sick. The Buckingham Palace, Aberdeen Castle and all that stuff. But in terms of just, like, America's just beautiful, bro. I can't lie. Russia gave Alaska to the USA just for money. I didn't even know that. What was Russia? Fair enough. I did read a bit of history on the United States. I know that it was the Catholics from England. They got kicked out of England and then they went down to America. That's what happened. I do know that. And then they obviously, long story short, over a course of about 200 years, that's when they built all the states and then established the United States of America. North America, South America, Australia, and certain other countries are part of the New World, whereas Europe, Asia, and Africa are part of the Old World. Just to sum up, I didn't even know that. I don't know what that means, bro. America is more beautiful. That's true. Yeah, it probably is true. UK, yeah, like Europe is more ancient than the USA. USA is more, but USA is like the UAE. You know what I'm saying? Saudi, people would say. But yeah, I mean, Saudi's a bit of a mix because Saudi has a bit of a history in it because it's such a historic country, Saudi Arabia. But yeah, USA is more modern, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Whereas Europe is a bit thingy because USA is richer, bro. USA is richer than USA is the richest country on the planet. But yeah, it was part of Spain that happened before because the Spanish Empire was massive as well. Yeah, the Spanish Empire was massive, bro. They tried to invade us and then they lost. Even the French Empire was massive and they tried to invade England and lost. The French actually invaded Russia and succeeded. What I meant by that comment, that was the New World refers to people who are not indigenous or native to these countries, unlike the Old World being Anglo-Saxon. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, bro. I hear what you're saying. Maybe, yeah. I mean, to be fair, though, I will say, like, Australia, USA, there is no what's the word? They said that indigenous, they said a word. There is none to them countries because they're only 200-300 years old and they were all built off multiculturalism. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, all those countries, they were built off multi-cultures, multi-different types of people, whereas England is a bit different. Do you know what I'm saying? Same with Germany, a bit different. Same with Spain, a bit different. Do you know what I'm saying? Australia have a little population, but their modern architecture is so good. But Napoleon lost against Russians in the winter. Nah, he beat them, though. I'm sure Napoleon. Oh, let me type out Napoleon. I know he's a fucking legend, brother. I know this guy's a legend. Napoleon, did he beat Russia? I know he's a legend. I can't lie. He's a French legend. He's got a fucking massive tomb in France. Oh, he lost to Russia. He lost to Russia. Sorry. He lost to Russia. You're right. Failed to conquer Russia in 1812. Yeah. He tried to invade us, as I say. He tried to invade us, and he lost. That's all I know. But yeah, he lost to them in a winter. I was thinking it's Russia. Yeah, because I always learned about the Hitler one, because obviously, yeah, the Germans attacked at the wrong time or whatever it was in the winter, and obviously the Russians were used to the winter because their country's usually colder, and that happened and stuff like that. So yeah, it's kind of crazy, but yeah, man, I know Napoleon. I know he's got the massive tomb in France, and he has a massive palace. Like the French palace is massive. It's beautiful inside as well. I know he's a French legend. Bro, do a watch along with the Copa del Rey final. I'll probably not, I can't lie. Actually, do you know what? Fuck it, I am. Fuck it, let's do it. I'll do a watch along for the Copa del Rey final, 1000%. Yeah, I'll do it. Fuck it, I'll do it. I'll do that one. I'll do that. But I'm doing the Palace one first. Obviously, because Palace games before. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up anyways. Big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to everyone that subscribed. Big up to Will for the direct. Big up to Barca React. Make sure you subscribe to Barca React. I'm 19, bro. And yeah, I'm tired, bro, so I'm going to go sleep. But yeah, big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to everyone that subscribed. Big up to everyone that's watched. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to Barca Reacts. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll be live again 5 o'clock UK time for the Palace Aston Villa watch along. And I'm out, people. Stay blessed. Road to 1K starts now, bro. I'm 18. Big up, bro. Road to 1K starts now. Big up. Bash.